Welcome to the Bastard Sermon. This is Cody Hucker. Today we had on Gabe Kroeger and Kody Hale. We talked about all kinds of gross, fucked up shit like we always do. We talk pranks. We talk poop. We talk fucking fingers in your butt. Everything that you come to expect from the Bastard Sermon at this point. It was a really fun fucking episode, and it was a pleasure to get to meet Cody. Gabe's already been on episode 4, but it's always good times talking to him. Gabe's an artist, or not an artist,
He's
an
a
author.
Photographer, author. And then we had Kody Hale on, who was a part of a very popular local band called Hail to the King, which are now known as Denialist. He's also, and what was the name of the new band?
Vehemian.
Vehemian, thanks. Vehemian, which is a concept band, which is fucking awesome, and he's killing it back in the scene, and it was a pleasure getting to know him a little bit better.
And then we had Luke with some review information, which we'd love for you to drop.
Already one episode deep after telling you guys to give some reviews, and we've got 5 reviews on iTunes, and we have 2 on Facebook.
Thank you, motherfuckers. We appreciate it.
We absolutely do. And I just realized while looking at the reviews and whatnot that there's a section on our page that lets us know the downloads per user agent. And we have so many more than we initially had thought. We have so many more downloads. Keep it up. Thank you. Everyone on Chrome and Mozilla, apparently.
Appreciate all the love and support that we've been getting from everybody, and I don't want to annoy you guys too much with leaving reviews, but it really does help us if you enjoy the show.
It really does.
2 extra seconds. I mean, just throw us a quick review.
Yeah.
And if you fucking hate us, I mean, that's fine too. Or send your hate mail to thebastardsermon@gmail.com. We'd love to read it on the air and make fun of you for being a prick.
And you can expedite the whole man-to-man situation. Go ahead and leave one in a review if you feel like it.
Well, all right, guys. Let's get into it.
Enjoy the episode.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Bastard Sermon.
Welcome to another episode of the Bastard Sermon. This is one of your 3 hosts, Cody Hucker,
Patrick Seta,
And Luke Young.
and today we've got on Gabe Kroeger and Kody Hale. Gabe Kroeger is a photographer, an author, a friend of ours, and he's been on the episode number 4. If you want to check that out as well, he talks about his books on there. Kody Hale is a vocalist. I forgot your band already. I'm sorry, sir. What's your?
I'm in Vehemian right now.
Right on, right on. And Gabe also talks so the listeners know what your voice sounds like.
Oh yeah, I'm over here. But if you've been a diligent listener, you'll have known, as Cody said, from episode 4.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Woo! Yeah! Wow. Yeah. Actually, a party popper. There's glitter. This will never come out.
Oh, I hope that's in my monster now.
So
No, that is absolutely. Well, there's at least one I can see.
there's
Delicious.
so many things I want to talk about today. So many good
Do
things.
Do it, you son of a bitch!
But the first thing I want to show you guys is something that's an ongoing video from our podcast, and I thought I'd show you.
Oh.
Here we go. 1 second. Can you see that?
I see naked people.
There's a guy laying naked on a bed. Very 80s looking.
Is this the same video?
the same video that we've done for 3 episodes in a row?
Why?
Why not?
I like her socks. Oh,
It starts
well,
pretty
there's that.
normal. There's a blowjob going on. Nothing we haven't seen before.
Leg stump.
Whoa.
Really getting that leg stump greased up. A little bit of bacon fat. I mean, canola oil. Whatever you use in the bedroom.
Dude, why do I have an erection right now?
I don't know, but I do too.
Yes. Yes. Give it all you got.
Powerful music. This is the soundtrack that I want going at my funeral. With this video, of course.
You guys know what this song is from?
Man.
The song is from Orgasmo. Oh yeah, flick the bean too. Yeah, you might as well just.
So, would you masturbate to that?
I mean, Gabe, just
I would
imagine
not.
that it's the only thing that's pre-downloaded onto your phone. I mean, you know, for future use. And then, like, you've just got that. The Wi-Fi turned off. You're at your grandparents' house. There's no, like, Playboys hidden under the bed anymore.
I mean, every man has his price, but I don't live in that needful economy at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Cody?
you would masturbate to Spank Bank over this one porn?
That one porn?
Yeah.
I do not feel aroused at all.
Okay. Cody?
I consider it a challenge, and yes, I'd try.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
I like
That's
Cody's
disgusting.
spirit.
Okay, well now I consider it a challenge as well.
All right, so we're gonna play it again, and I want you guys to masturbate. It's the first person to get off in the repeated video wins.
Oh, actually,
Dude,
this
you're
is
fucked.
I actually watched a movie. I think it was one of the ABCs of Death, where one of the which was like a movie of like 26 different short films about death or whatever. And I feel like one of them was a masturbation competition, and whoever could got off first got to go into the next round. The other person got killed or whatever.
I know exactly what movie scene you're talking about.
Okay, well thank you.
Yeah,
That guy lasts for a very long time. He
He-
jerks off to some very
he makes it
disturbing
like through
shit.
like 10 rounds or something.
Yeah, like a
which-
dude getting chainsawed in half, and he's just fucking pulling it off.
Oh yeah, that's so fucking hot, dude. Oh yeah.
Dude, that was just a gift. I don't think he really was enjoying it, but he just was able to do it. you know?
When I watched The Human Centipede for the first time, I went on a hunt to see the most disturbing movies of American cinema, and Human Centipede's like 14 or 15 on the list of 100, and I was like, what the fuck are the other ones? So I couldn't find number 1, but number 2 is this one called Pink Flamingo. You ever heard of it?
No, not that
Believe it or not, I think it may be on Netflix. Don't quote me on that. It might not be. But it's basically about these two families that try to compete on being the filthiest families in town. So at one point, one of the moms is like a drag queen. Her and her daughter... No, her son, who's like a middle-aged guy, went into the other person's house, the family they're competing with, and they start shitting all over the place. And then the diva starts giving her son head, and you see all of this limp dick sucking the whole time. And then there's at the point at the end where basically they were like kidnapping girls, the other family, and artificially inseminating them in the basement. It was really fucking strange. And the last scene of it, which was also very weird, I don't know why I'm getting so far into this, but there was this scene, and it was one shot. It's the last scene in the movie where basically a little dog takes a shit, and the diva lady picks it up instantly afterwards and puts it in her mouth and eats it, and she smiles, and it rolls credits.
Pat, I've just got to comment on the fucking weird shit that you watch just randomly all the time. I swear to God, I woke up at the other day at his house, and I get up like all fucking hungover. He was like, "What's up, dude? I've been up since 7, just watching death videos on Reddit." Like, you're watching death videos on Reddit, Pat?
Yeah, that was really weird. I just woke up, and I just, there's a subreddit called Watch People Die, and I guess I mistook that as Watch People Die Inside.
How the fuck could you?
So that's a die inside basically is people that are just obviously disappointed of something that just happened.
Oh, like right now.
Yeah,
For
just
me.
super display.
Listening to all the things that I didn't know you watched.
And then I saw Watch People Die, and it was on it for about 45 minutes, and then I don't know why. I don't know why, dude. It's like one of those things you start watching, you can't stop.
No, I can stop very quickly.
It's
I'm like,
just-
oh, no, that's a death video.
110%.
Bye.
It wasn't
stop
like
watching it.
I wasn't like watching people getting shot in the head or macheted or anything. It was
Are
like
you saying
car
you were
accidents.
okay.
It was like dash cam car accidents. It wasn't as gory as you think it was, but it's just really crazy car accidents.
This fucking dude told me that he saw a video of he was like, yeah, if you don't wear your seatbelt in the car, then you actually turn into a human wrecking ball where you just smash into people. And I watched a dash cam video of these people all dying in a car.
yeah, I forgot
with
all
a
about
human wrecking. I was like, Pat, what the fuck? Like, why are you watching this at 8 in the morning?
It totally changed my perspective on anybody wearing a seatbelt in the car. Even if they're in the back seat, make them wear a fucking seatbelt, because when you spin and wreck, you're going to be a 200-pound ball of fucking destruction in the car, and you're going to break other people's necks. So I saw this dash cam that was facing on the inside of the car, and she was just flying all over the car.
Did you not see that in driving school? They showed
No, I
that in
did
driving
not,
school. It's
actually.
like called Rules of the Road, I think, or something like that.
I actually never saw that.
Now, here's the real question. Could you masturbate to that?
That's a great point, Cody.
Would I smash?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
It's a competition. That's all you got to think
if
about.
that's the only thing I got, I guess I'll masturbate to it.
Yeah.
See, that was kind of gonna be my question. Is I mean, perhaps you could masturbate to anything, but would it be a choice? Like your
Yes.
priority? Like it's like, oh, here is my fetish.
So, what's the weirdest porn you've ever watched, Gabe?
Oh, one time I saw the guy and this girl were going missionary, man. And they were really going at it. The guy was even making noises.
That's it? You tell me you watch softcore porn?
No, it doesn't have they don't rub Vaseline on the lens or anything. That's I'm not like that.
So would you be more into amateur, or would you say... That's okay. I know.
Yeah,
making Gabe so
And
uncomfortable
let's
right
move on.
This is not
Yeah,
what
we
I
don't
signed
need
up
to
for.
start every episode with talking about beating
Yeah.
off for forever. Do you-
Absolutely not.
Yeah, okay. So, anyways, do you guys ever play a fun game that I like to call bathroom origami? Cody or Gabe? Either of you guys?
What is that?
No, but that reminds me of a story after you're finished with yours.
That's when you're at your friend's house today. My friend's name is Sean, and he has very little toilet paper in the house. So you've got just the tiniest little squares left, and you don't want to go asking for more toilet paper. You don't want to overstay your welcome. So you try to get as many wipes in on this fucking piece of toilet paper as you could possibly get. So you're folding it in, you get another wipe, you fold it in, you hold it with like just the two, your middle and your fucking thumb, and you get it in there and
You break
try to
the
pull
laws
it
of
out.
physics
But
and
oh
fold it
no,
8
there's a
times.
lot of poop on this one, and then you gotta like fold it into a pig and then a crane, and then eventually like it just folds into a ball of poop in your hand. And you win the game if you don't have shit on your fingers by the time you're done.
I did that at Dirt Fest in 2014 after we had played. Made the mistake of going to the Greek gyro place.
Gyro, yeah.
Yeah. It was a food truck that they had there, and not but 2 hours later, I had to explosively shit. And at a music festival, it's not very fun. And so I'm in the porta potty, just fucking wrecking it in there, like taking this porta potty to Pound Town.
Was it loud?
Yes, it was. Especially like you're in those chambers. They have excellent acoustics.
Taking this porta potty to Pound Town. Can we get that on a T-shirt, Luke? Luke, write that up. All right, keep going. Cody.
Taking this to Pound Town, and then I've relieved myself, and then I go to reach up under, because they fucking hide the toilet paper. I don't know why, but it's like a fucking. You're getting up in there and you go to grab it and you rip it out. But no, I went to go grab it and rip it out, and there was just this one little piece of this orphanage grade toilet paper.
Oh God. Oh my God. And you just took a messy tzatziki sauce shit. Like there's just nothing worse than Greek diarrhea coming flying out of you inside of other 100,000 other people's porta potty shits. So how did you manage, dude?
I took off my underwear and wiped my ass with my underwear and discarded it.
Did you put the underwear in the
pro
hole?
move.
Yeah, put the underwear in the hole. Yep.
Oh my God.
How happy are you that you didn't go free balling that day? Because I know that you woke up in the morning, you're like, my dick would look really good with no underwear on today. I'm having a good dick day. Like a heavy, it was a heavy hanger sort of day.
Yeah,
and
heavy
you were
hanger
like,
sort of day.
Yeah, this is a no underwear sort of day for the ladies. Yeah, but no, then you decided to, and then luckily you had toilet paper underwear on you.
Mm-hmm. It worked out. It worked out great.
Right on. All right. Well,
Heavy.
Hey, have you guys seen this? This is really cool shit. I saw it on Facebook yesterday.
Was
It's
it an
this-
actual shit?
Yes, it's this device that you put on your hand. It's a glove, and it sends vibrations to your hand, and you just go about your day, do whatever for another hour or two.
Oh, I'd use that for all the wrong
Then-
things. Keep going.
Then you take the glove off, and say the glove is for piano usage. You take the glove off, you go to a piano, and you know how to play a song that the vibrations had put into your body.
Oh, so it stores muscle memory
Yeah.
in your fingers?
I definitely
Yes.
thought this was going somewhere else, man. I
was
thought you were
thinking
gonna
of
be like, it vibrates your hand all day, and then you take it off and you give yourself a stranger.
No.
I'm like, because you guys got me in this fucking mindset now, to where I'm just thinking about jacking off. But no, yours is way more scholarly.
Dude, what if you couldn't control it and it just magically regressed backwards? So you're washing your ass and all of a sudden you just start playing
the piano.
fucking Mozart.
On your asshole.
Requiem for a Dream on your fucking brown starfish?
The thing was, they had done it more than just these piano songs, because they had done Mozart pieces and whatnot. They had taught people how to read Braille in 3 hours with this fucking glove.
Dude, what if it awkwardly malfunctioned and it just made you awkwardly give people finger guns every time that you saw them? Like, no, man, please.
That's what Pat and I do at work.
Yeah, every time we see each other, we stop halfway down the hall and just point our guns up. and see
Yeah,
who
just
gets
draw
killed.
guns on each other because
Yeah.
we're that cool.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
we're really
fucking
cool.
pew pew too?
No, but actually, Pat, you were going to tell that one story at work that we had not too long ago.
Was it the toilet?
Yeah, it was a toilet.
Oh, yeah.
because
I think-
we're in the mindset,
So I told this story once in the podcast before, but
Oh,
Gabe
okay,
was.
never mind.
I'll tell it real quick because it is a funny story, and Cody should hear it. So basically, I was at work one morning trying to do my morning business, and we only have so many bathroom stalls in our entire facility, and usually people go there to just phantom poop, where they basically just sit on their phone the whole time, and they're sitting there for 20, 30 minutes at a time.
Everyone does that.
Yeah, everyone does that. I do it, I'll be honest. But basically, I was looking for a place. I couldn't find a single one. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to shit my pants. So I find one stall that's open and one of the ones that have 3 stalls. 2 of them were occupied, but the middle one was open. I go right for it, and I'm like holding my ass together, basically. And I look in there, and there's a shit in there. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So, or like toilet paper. In there. So I would assume there was shit and shit underneath the toilet paper, but there was a ton of toilet paper clogging it. So I flushed it. And the water started rising, and I'm like, oh, my God. There's people in both stalls next to me, okay? So the water starts rising, and I'm like, shit. So I flush it again, and I flush it, and the water starts coming over the side. And it's not splashing over the side. It's like fucking making the fucking toilet lid go up and down, and the water pours over the side and goes over to the stalls next to me. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I back up slowly, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, use my boot and scoot it up? I don't have a mop. But it got on someone's foot, and I told Gabe this later that day, and he's like, "Oh, that was you."
Switched the camera.
What were you thinking? What
Switched
happened?
the camera too, and I had already gone in the middle stall before you had gotten there. I was like, "Oh, this is clearly backed up," so I went to the stall to the side without flushing and having to prove it. And I'm sitting in there, and suddenly I hear swoosh, and I see like feet facing the wrong direction, and I just see like a little river coming up, and I'm thinking of all the ways where I'm like, I'm not finished yet. Do I do a quick attempt, like a half-ass attempt?
Gabe, in this river, did you have a little brown canoe floating towards your shoe?
No. It was I don't know. It was probably like standard gray water, like not really.
It was not clean water.
Murky to say.
Standard gray water.
What kind of Flint, Michigan water do you have inside of your house right now,
Dude,
Gabe?
one time we had, speaking of Flint, Michigan, we had a leak in the roof at work, and someone had put a bucket there to catch the water, and they wrote on the side Flint, Michigan donations, because that was this.
I saw that. I was like, who the fuck wrote that, dude?
Yeah, the level of sensitivity that Erlanger, Kentucky folks have.
My God.
They're fucking savages down there.
They're dying over there.
Yeah, I was really curious what your side of the story was. Like, did the water touch your shoes?
It did not. I would never let that happen. There were a lot of options I could have taken to make that not happen. One of them being like just like taking the whole roll and sacrificing it for the greater good, and just like making like a little like pea mountain of toilet paper.
I was thinking that someone would be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck, guy?"
No. You know me. I am polite as hell. In the bathroom, I will not speak, nor do I want to be spoken to.
You just move your feet. That's it. So, Cody, what's the grossest bathroom you've ever seen? Or what's the worst shit you've ever had to take? I don't know. I just want to hear some gross shit about you.
Some poop stories. All right.
I'd love poop stories.
Okay. So we are driving through Idaho. This was the last run that I did with Hail to the King,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in Iowa. We're in Iowa, and I'm driving because I'm kind of a freak. I don't really like when other people drive, so I drove the entire time.
No, I hear you.
And just really, all of a sudden, just had to poop. There it was. I felt it. But this is more intense. You know, like when you've been holding it in for like 2 hours and like you really have to go?
The pressure's building.
That's how I felt after like 5 minutes of needing to poop.
It's so weird. You can hold your poop as long as you need to while you're in the car, but as soon as you get out, oh my God, better get out of the fucking way, people.
Have you ever... Keep going. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we pull off to this BP, and I walk in, and I'm like, "Where's your bathroom? Where's your bathroom, man?" And the guy's like, "Bathroom's only for paying customers." So I buy a fucking Twinkie, and yeah, this is
all while you're waiting to shit.
It's all why I'm waiting to shit. I'm like dancing around, doing like the fucking potty dance, but holding my ass, and so he rings me out, and then he's like, "There's a $5 minimum credit card." So I'm like, "Fucking charge me, man." Sorry, probably shouldn't have done that. But,
that's all right.
But anyways, charge me $5 for a Twinkie, the most expensive Twinkie I've ever purchased, and I run to the bathroom, and it's attached to like they attach it to random ass shit. It was just the dirtiest scrub brush I've ever encountered in my life.
God.
And
they use the scrub brush and double it as a key.
Was it a toilet scrubber brush? Is that what you're talking about?
It was like one of those ones in cartoons where like Shrek would like wash his back with.
Oh,
like a really fluffy one?
Yeah, like one of those.
Bizarre.
So anyways, I take it to the fucking bathroom. I fling the door open, and it's just oh, dude, like it was crawling. The bathroom was crawling. It was awful. Like, you ever been in someone's house and you know that they don't sweep or anything like that, and there's just like shit all over the corners?
Oh yeah.
But imagine like it's like 2 inches of snow, black shit snow. Anyways,
Oh, God.
I don't care.
Shit snow.
When you know that that's toilet paper and piss and shit mixed together, that's what shit snow is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, you know you have
Listeners.
some like when you flush a toilet, it always like shoots out little particles that you can't see, and that
Yeah.
builds up over time too.
We call that shit snow.
Shit snow. There we go.
Technical term.
So I heard ever since that the air dryers, they push shit particles all over the place. I air dry all the time. Not with those things, but just with my hand.
They put a petri dish in one, and they fucking grew like some type of weapons grade virus inside of it and shit. I was like, God damn. Putting the thing that you use after you just put soap and clean water on your hands, it's like now shit perfume all over your hands.
God, that's fucking nasty.
So, anyways, I here I am in fucking Mos Eisley bathroom, and my ass is just seconds from rupturing, and like I'm just holding it in, like, and then I fucking pull my pants down, like I haven't even lifted the toilet up yet, and as soon as my pants just like go past my ass crack, I just shit all over the top of this toilet seat that's not even fucking up. I just shit on this fucking toilet. Anyways, I'm ashamed. I don't lift up the toilet. I wipe my ass and throw it in the fucking corner.
Did you have to use your underwear again? Cause
No,
toilet paper?
there was toilet paper.
Use that scrub brush thing and give it back to the dude that made you buy the $5 Twinkie.
He had a really good toilet paper, actually. It was like that Charmin Ultra Fluff. I was like wiping my ass with Nimbus clouds. It was beautiful.
I like that the experience is so memorable that you're like, I remember the texture of the toilet paper.
Have you ever shit on a toilet that was closed? You remember that shit.
Never forget it.
But anyways, so I wipe my ass, I pull up my pants, and I go out, and I just, shyly just fucking put the key back on the counter, and I walk back out, and we're driving down the road, and we get about 50 miles, and I get a little hungry, and then I realize that I forgot the fucking Twinkie.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah.
Sad ending to the story.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a little karma for shitting on the closed toilet, though.
You know what?
I would take the trade of forgetting the Twinkie you ever having to clean up that toilet afterwards.
Probably has to bring a hose in there.
It's like
Lord.
it was like what you were saying earlier. Like I have that every time. That it's not even so much like you can hold it in the car for forever and then get out and then you're fine. It's like as soon as my body opens the bathroom stall, it's like gurgle, gurgle, rumble, rumble. Oh no!
Open the floodgates!
Like I don't think I can get my belt off and my fucking pants down quick enough to not shit myself. Like, and it's gonna burst through my pants, cartoonishly shoot through the back
Your
of
butthole starts speaking like Beetlejuice, going, "It's showtime."
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you play fucking Led Zeppelin backwards, that's coming out of my asshole and shit. Like you're about to summon Satan in the bathroom. Like it's like that every fucking time. Even if I'm at my own house, I was like,
Every shit.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it this time. Yeah, you had a fucking. You drink a lot, you have a lot of diarrhea shits all the time, and like it's bad.
It sounds like you almost suffer from premature ejaculation, but it's pooping.
Oh no, it takes me forever to
Premature-
come. But that's a different
premature
story.
pooping. Premature
Projectile pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, premature projectile pooping.
No, that's inaccurate for my butthole.
That's the
Absolutely.
triple P.
Yeah, it comes right on out. I have no trouble.
So would you call that a number 3? Since it's the triple P?
No, number three is jacking off. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Jinx, buy me a
Jinx,
Coke.
show me a hand job.
I'm glad I got mine out first.
You can do that?
Although I guess I could have asked for a little bit
Fucking
more.
rookie. Is this your first day, dog?
I should have held out for the fucking hand job. Now I can just get a Coke.
Shit. Been getting cokes all my fucking life. Could have been getting hand jobs.
Yeah, I know, right? Rookie
Did,
move, dog.
So, Gabe,
Yes?
did you say you have a story?
Oh, a while ago, but I don't remember what that one was, but I do remember a similar story. Did I ever tell you any stories about when I was in China?
No, I'd love to hear it. And I'd love to hear about their bathrooms.
Oh, well,
holes
as
in
a
the
matter
ground.
of fact, I got all sorts of things to say about their bathroom. So I went to China a couple years ago for my friend's wedding. So this is kind of another wedding story. So in China, in public restrooms, they do not stock toilet paper and they do not stock hand soap. You have to carry, if you're planning on pooping anywhere while you're away from your hotel or your home, you have to carry toilet paper on you. Except for one place. There was in the mall in Nanjing, which is where I was. They had toilet paper that was by the sink. So you had to get the toilet paper before you went into the stall.
What the fuck?
And also, they would have some porcelain toilets, but a lot of the times they would have holes in the ground, as is, the custom over there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like when they do have a couple stalls with some porcelain toilets. It's usually like a porcelain toilet, and it's like booked, and then the last toilet's always open. no one ever wants to use the hole in the ground, which has like a little bit of splash damage on the sides and such. But I have some stomach problems anyway, so I'm always at war with my body and
that IBS
and pooping. Yeah, I got something like that. I never got it properly diagnosed. I went to a doctor who just told me a bunch of jargon and stuff. Said I had non-ulceric dyspepsia, which literally just means an upset stomach.
They were trying to shuffle you out the door and collect their
gave me some
$800 from the copay.
Omeprazole, which is an over-the-counter drug.
Antacid or something.
Yeah, it's not, nothing. Didn't
but
never help me. But anyway, so I'm always like, especially like in when I was in Japan, it was a lot worse because there were less public restrooms. You would have to like find a like if you had to poop, you had to find a subway and just book it in a direction until you found like a public restroom. But in China, it was a little bit better, but they didn't have the accommodations of hand soap and toilet paper.
Right.
Is there any public shitting? Sorry to keep interrupting your
Public
story,
shitting like in the streets?
Yeah. Do they ever just shit in the streets?
No.
It's something that happens in
but
India. Like they
did that in India for sure. Like there's kids that are like 13 years old doing huff and paint and shit.
Yeah, I want to get back to India, but keep going with the China story.
Oh yeah. No, there was a really, really, really gross like river that I saw in China where. So outside of my hotel, there was a big old staircase that went down underground, and I thought maybe it was a subway or something. And so I went down there, and it was a fish market that was under fucking ground, which is the worst place for a fish market because it smelled like terrible. But outside of the
terrible idea,
yeah,
rotting and sitting in the air, just stagnating.
And right outside of that was like a river. It was more like a creek, I guess. It wasn't very big, but it was like where all the runoff was from them, I guess, like cleaning the fish and stuff. And that was fucking disgusting. There's pictures on my Facebook like on it of where like the water looks like there's just like long ropey strands of semen. I don't know what it is, but it's just like white ropey strands, and it smelled so awful.
Fucking gross.
What did it taste like though?
It was kind of salty.
Dip a chip in it.
Yeah.
All right, about to have a number 4 here. But
that's where you do all of them at once.
Triple P.
But anyway, back to my friend Shasha's wedding. So I went to this wedding with. So I met this girl Shasha. I don't know if I mentioned this, and I think on Talk Boys I probably have, but not on this podcast. But she's my friend from Australia, but she was born in China. So I was going for her wedding, and at the wedding I was having some real terrible shits to where like I had to run to the bathroom and poop. Run to the changing room because the bathrooms weren't big enough, like the stalls weren't big enough to change in, so I'd have to run to the changing room to like I'm gonna change my pants, gotta go again, and then run into the bathroom, come back out, gotta get my shirt on, and then back and forth until I was like empty. I was on E, and my face was like super white and pale and like sweaty and stuff, and as soon as like I did like got the last button up on my shirt and took my last poo, it was like, all right, now it's time. Like I walked out and I grabbed the arm of the girl I was walking down the aisle because I was in the wedding, and I'm just like, I am a ticking time bomb, and I'm going to die.
Do you attribute that to the Chinese food that you're eating?
Oh, I mean, I have that here. I mean, it's like everywhere. I think it's especially bad because I couldn't really eat much of the food over there. More on that later if you want.
I do because I have something about street oil. I don't know if you know about, but keep going with this.
Dude, I ate a pizza there that had like fucking soy sauce on it instead of pizza sauce. But anyway,
so stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, so. I'm walking down the aisle.
Salty pizza.
That's so gross.
It was not great. It was from a Pizza Hut though. I was like, "Oh, I recognize you. You betrayed me, Pizza Hut." But anyway, so I'm walking down this aisle, and it's a one-way entrance. Like, there's no exit to this place, and the only way to get out is back up the aisle. You couldn't walk through the tables or anything. You couldn't walk around them. So I'm like, if I had to poop, like I'm going to have to go through everyone to get there, and
just barrel through. I gotta shit.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm clenching my cheeks, and Shasha's husband, the groom, he was a British guy, and his father was British, and his father starts giving this speech, and he's just like, "Our land is a great one. China's land is a great one. Together, both of our lands are great." And then it's like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Like I'm like, like come on, speed it up, motherfucker. And he's like, "I am a banker, and I've come from a son of banker." Like, no joke, this was his speech that he was given, and and I'm just like, I'm like texting my sister while I'm like suffering through this and stuff, and I'm like, somehow this motherfucker is making small talk into a speech, and I'm like, I'm gonna die.
The weather is all right today, and yes, there's a nice breeze. This guy's wearing a hat.
I'd like to thank mother for coming out. Grandmother.
Oh
aunt,
man, I mean, I don't want to
uncle.
like hog up all the time, but I have another story involving them and karaoke and such.
Keep it rolling. We got you on the talk.
Okay, yeah. Well, so this is a far better story anyway, to where Shasha took all of us. It was her husband and his parents and his brothers and Shasha's friends and myself. We all went to Asian style karaoke, to where like you have your own private room and such. And I'm flipping through the book because I can't find the song, like any song I recognize. It's all like Justin Bieber shit and whatever. And finally, I found the one song that I could sing, and it was "Shots" by LMFAO featuring Lil Jon. And so I finally get up there and I'm going, shots, 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 everybody. And it's everyone's getting into it and having a good time. I didn't remember that song had so many dirty lyrics though. Their panties hit the ground when I pour them shots. The ladies love us when we pour shots. They need an excuse to suck our cocks, and then Lil Jon goes, suck my cock, which I said as well, even though it wasn't on the prompter because I know the song. And it was at that moment that the old British parents got up and left and stuff.
God.
And I was like,
yeah, I am picturing. You're saying it like you're doing it like, oh, this is really awkward. But I'm picturing.
Oh no,
you up
I was
on
getting
stage,
into it. Yeah,
pelvic thrusting, like looking
yes.
at pointing at the grandma.
My pelvis could not be tamed. It was untamable.
Around town, baby.
Unleashed, man. And and I'm just like, suck our cocks, and they're like, oh dear, and they got up and they left, and I was like, oh, but I had to finish the set. And so I'm like, shots. That's when I was like awkward. I'm like, shots, everybody.
That's really funny. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck those expats. Who cares?
Talk about this street oil.
Oh yeah. So they busted a bunch of places manufacturing this oil that they would sell super cheap to restaurants all across China, street vendors all across China. Like apparently it was a huge fucking problem. This is several years ago, so I don't know if this is still going on, but I have to imagine it is. So they take sewage out of the fucking like the sewers, like raw shit and piss.
Semen water that he was just talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And they somehow boil it down. It's like human waste and stuff like that has some percentage of oil inside of it that they can harvest.
I like that, some percentage.
Yeah, so they boil fucking raw shit water until it turns into like an oil that they can then mix. Look this up real quick while I'm talking about it so you can actually find the article. But it's fucking disgusting, and they busted all these fucking places. So like it's apparently super dangerous to go down there and like just experiment with the street food. I mean, I guess you're always taking your own life into your hands if you're eating out of a fucking cart full of ganip ganops somewhere and you don't know like how they've been prepared or if they were worried about any type of cross contamination. But when they're using ship water oil to make your fucking food, I think that ups the ante just a little bit.
It's called gutter oil.
There we go.
And it's basically a term used in the mainland China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan to describe illicit cooking oil which has been recycled from waste oil collected from sources such as restaurant fryers, grease traps, slaughterhouse waste, and sewage from the sewer drains. What the fuck?
Gee, how did I ever get sick?
Hold on, let me pull up an image of this. Jesus Christ, this is nasty.
So would it be politically incorrect to call China a shithole? Because that sounds like something a shithole country would do.
Look at this. It literally looks like a bucket of shit.
Yeah, I've seen it before. It's fucking foul.
That is fucking disgusting.
Who like does this? Who comes up with the idea and it's just like, I've got an idea for a lick.
People trying to hustle. People
We're
trying
gonna
to get some
sell
wop.
some fecal water.
You've actually
Would you dip a chip in it?
You've actually been
Fucking
to China.
no.
Is it really like, I don't know. It seems like every story I hear sounds awful. Is there a beauty to this country that I'm missing? That
You told me it was terrible one time.
No.
I asked you.
Yeah,
You said
was
terrible
it
is the
China
word.
that you said was terrible, or you said you love Japan?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Japan's
it's night
great.
and day. Yeah.
Yeah. But China, you said you hated every second of it.
Yeah, a lot of the things there I found contrary to how my culture and my day to day.
Like Cody said, though, are there any gems at all, though? Like, is it just
Gems?
misery? Like, is there
Oh,
anything?
gems.
Yeah.
I thought you said gems,
Pokemon
and
gems.
that's literally what I thought of.
Yeah, like Spyro gems. That's what I meant. And like anything that
Computer
makes
City
it
Gym.
Anything that makes it like fun or exciting.
I mean, not really.
Dude, I am so sure there's got to be something amazing about China. There's no way this entire country is a giant shithole.
How many fucking billion people live in China?
Even Shasha fucking hates the country. That's why she moved out.
So, Gabe, you told, I don't know if this is Japan or China, but didn't then when you order food at a place that they just pile it on one big table?
Yeah.
Explain that.
I'm probably gonna butcher this. I think it's called dim sum, or dim sum is a form of that. Yeah, to where like they just like throw on a bunch of food on the table, and you just keep ordering like around the table. Everyone orders, and it's kind of shared with everyone. I think it's like a cool concept, but I never understood the. I did it once over there and once in America, and I never ever understood how the paycheck was. So I spent my entire meal just like stressing over how I'm gonna pay for it.
God, that just sounds like a nightmare. I have a food story from this week. I really didn't want to tell anyone because it's really embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So, Rachel's an amazing cook, and she made this delicious shrimp. What was it? What would we call it? It was like a shrimp Alfredo. It tastes like chicken Alfredo, but with shrimp on it. Grilled
But what
shrimp.
did you eat, Pat? Did you make her make you chicken nuggets instead?
No, I ate the whole thing. It's fucking delicious.
She's eating some delicious fucking 3 Michelin star meal, and you're over here dipping your fucking chicken nuggets in a...
I'll say this. It was what the fuck, dude?
You don't act like you don't eat chicken nuggets like they're damn tasty.
They are delicious, but he acts like I eat this for every meal.
Everybody didn't laugh because they know, Pat. They know.
So basically, we got like this parsley we cut up ourselves, and she made the sauce from scratch. It looked amazing. It looked like you get it in a restaurant. So I'm sitting. I put it all down after a rough ass day of work, and I put it down. I take a picture for Snapchat, of course, because I'm one of those guys. And I turn over to Rachel, and then I felt something splatter on my hand. And I look over, and I was like, what the fuck? And I said, Rachel, did I just gleek or just spit? And I didn't know it. And she's like, no. But the dog just pissed on the couch. And I look over to the right, and my dog just jumps off the couch when she had piss on her, and it got all over my hand. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, if it got on my hand, it for sure got in my food.
Yeah, but it's not sterile yet.
So I ate it. Anyway.
That's so fucking gross.
It is fucking disgusting. I didn't taste it. It tasted fucking delicious, I'll be honest. But
you know what?
I'm pretty sure there was
you are a braver man than I.
You may have discovered a new treat.
He had a ton left over. He didn't have to do this. There was
You had options, and you were like, fuck it, I'll risk it.
Dude, it looked so good. I had it make... It was Snapchatable, dude.
It doesn't matter
it's like
how good it looks. There's urine on it.
They had a little...
Dude,
I'm
you should
sure it had urine in it.
It was like a flaming Homer from The Simpsons. Like, you like, just add fire, and it's like, oh, this is amazing. This cough syrup and piss.
I thought it was a flaming Mo.
Hey,
well, Mo stole it from Homer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No,
Yeah.
I forgot. You're way more of a Simpsons
Aficionado.
Oh, yeah,
connoisseur
big
than
into
I am.
Simpsons.
Hey,
We haven't really got to Kody yet. Let's. You got any fucked up food stories from like on the road, like touring with bands and shit like that?
actually, real quick question. You guys had leftovers?
Yes, we do. You hungry?
When am I not hungry? Have you seen this?
Well, is it in the freezer?
Hashtag thick
It's
boys unite.
It's frozen.
Fuck,
But I have
want
leftover
some
pizza. I have leftover pizza.
No,
if
it's
you
all
want.
right, man. Thank you.
Okay.
The piss Alfredo really got me going.
You should come hang out sometime, and then we'll have a cook-off or something.
You mean does he have leftovers piss Alfredo? Not like the regular Alfredo. You want the pissed Alfredo?
I wanted to try this shit. If you would brave animal urine for the taste of this, it has to be
That's a
wonderful.
good point. Yeah, I did take a risk. It was delicious. It was so fucking good, dude.
That sounds
Oh, my
excellent.
God.
Okay,
Disgusting on Pat's part, but honorable on Rachel's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cody, I want to ask you, and I want an honest opinion. I want you to honestly tell me what you think this person was doing.
yes.
The guy that invented milk, what was he doing?
Pat, there's so many things wrong with your question here. Cody, still answer, but
Yeah.
All right, so the guy.
And then I want after you, I want to hear
This
Gabe's.
is worse than
So-
any question Zuckerberg was asked.
So
Zuckerborg.
So Cody first, and then Gabe. Go on, Cody.
so basically, God had made fish, and then he was just like, "Yo, what if fish went on land?" So then he made amphibians, and he's just like, "Yo, what if we made these things actually stay on land the whole time?" Then he had reptiles, and he's just like, "You know what these things need? Titties."
Oh my.
And that's how that's how we got cows.
And then
and
man
milk.
was like, man, I really want to suck on that big titty.
Yeah, and then a man was like, I want to suck on that big titty, and
You
then
think
he's
that's
just
what
like,
it was? Like they said, well,
That big cow titty.
I guess I better suck on it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you know, man,
Looks like a
man
nipple.
was like, man was popping out like 16 kids with 5 sister wives in the cave, and he saw this cow, and he's just like, dude, look at the titties on that. I bet that could feed me. You know, that's probably what the caveman was thinking. So he went and he wrestled down that cow, and he's just
so
just
what?
fucking sucked it all
Was
out.
it like a food? Like he just was hungry, or do you think it was like a sexual thing?
No, I think it was like a food thing. Because I mean, like, dude, like humans eat some nasty ass shit. Like we're fucking cracking open bones
Dog
and
piss
sucking the
on
marrow out.
shrimp Alfredo.
Yeah, dog piss on shrimp Alfredo. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's just
like
a
a garnish of dog piss.
They call it a
most-
Seta platter.
most of our ancestors probably died trying to eat shit that they couldn't eat.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
So like, be thankful for that. Be thankful.
Dude, did you ever get sick on the road or anything? Like, how much like on the road shit have you done?
Barely any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time that we got any dude that's
It's
been in
most
a
likely
band.
like a Rally's and Arby's drive-through. McDonald's. It's most likely fast food. It packed lunch.
We did a probably for about a year. It seemed like we played at least 2 or 3 shows every weekend, and we were always out of state. So I guess you can kind of say that. But I was more preoccupied with like working and being an adult and shit.
And he never ate.
And never ate.
He never ate.
Never
Not
ate.
once.
Not once. I smoked a lot of cigarettes and drank a lot of coffee.
That's kind of like calories,
Kind of.
but not at all.
Kind of.
like
So Gabe, what do you think that guy was doing?
The first man to suckle upon a cow titty.
The first man to discover milk.
Oh, his
how-
name was Louis Pasteur, and he was like, "Damn it all!" In a French accent. Anyway, no, he probably just. This isn't gonna be like fun or anything. He probably just saw some calves sucking on titties, and he's like, babies suck on titties on our people, and calves suck on titties on their cow people. Why don't we just suck on them titties and cut out the middleman?
It's so natural
Cut
to
out-
drink milk, though. It is kind of. I know that it's a fucking ridiculous question. When did man discover milk? But like, it kind of does make you think. Like, how the fuck did somebody like think to drink any other animal's milk? Like,
Well, because that's what we do with mammary glands. Like,
yeah, with humans, but there isn't like a deer suckling on fucking saber-toothed tiger titty back in the Ice Age. Like, I don't think. I'm not an archaeologist.
scientist.
Yeah, I'm not a scientist here, but
Well, man is.
That's a good point. What the fuck?
Yeah, man is like the master of the environment, though. So like we're the only other animal that also farms as well. We carrots of today look nothing like the carrots of like we were cavemen. So it's only natural that we would just like take some fucking titty milk from something else and just be like, yeah, bitch.
I mean, how do you think
You know?
we discovered magic mushrooms?
Well, yeah, that was probably trial and error right there. But
isn't
I mean,
there a
some
dentist?
sick fuck saw them growing on a big ass
Poop.
pile of shit. Was
Yeah.
like, why not?
I guess I'll masturbate.
I'm gonna Joe Rogan it up for a second. There's actually a theory about that called
The
the Stone
Stone
Ape
Ape
theory,
theory,
about
yeah.
the doubling of the human brain size over the course of like on an evolutionary scale. It was super quick, 500,000 years or whatever the fuck it was. And like they even now they see these chimps in the wild that flip over cow patties in pastures and pick the mushrooms off and eat them because they'll fill your belly. So they think that ancient man might have done that and increases visual acuity, so it makes them better hunters and more adept at like hearing things and smelling things and becomes like more in touch with their environment and things like that. So maybe it's just a natural instinct for food. Like,
That's a really good question because I want to talk about instinct for a second. Because how come of all the animals in the animal kingdom, humans are the only ones that aren't born learning how to swim? Like they don't know how to swim when you have to be taught. We're the animals with the biggest brains. We have all this. We've adapted so quickly to so many other things. All other animals who have never been taught by a swim teacher or anything like that just know how to swim instantly.
all of them? You sure about that?
Almost all of them. I would
believe-
say the majority of them.
Throw a
That's
house
my
cat.
point.
Throw Condi in the river.
I guarantee that they know how to. Yeah, if you put a dog closely above water, they just do it instinctually to start paddling.
Don't-
Every dog does that.
babies already know how to swim, and then
There's
we
underwater
lose-
births.
What's that, Cody?
Yeah.
The babies are buoyant naturally. The answer to your question, humans, as far as like their developmental stage, when they're born, are much earlier than other animals. That's why infants are basically helpless. But that's kind of it's an abnormality among the animal kingdom. Most other animals, like a fucking giraffe, can run when it's born. Like it just pops right out and just do. So like that's probably that might kind of like answer is the fact that we don't gestate as long. So therefore, I guess there's probably not really an ingrained instinct that would be there. And on top of that, we're we're land-faring creatures. We've got our what is it, the slow twitch muscles by comparison to our chimpanzees who have the fast twitch muscles. We're designed to run 30 miles a day. We're not really designed to swim, you know? Mm-hmm. I guess
that's a good point. That's a very good point. But, I mean, all the other animals, like even a snake, for example, could just, you toss one in and it'll know exactly what to do. Or your dog instantly will know exactly.
We're aliens.
I mean, this actually reminds me of, you guys ever hear of something called Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
No, Gabe, inform me.
Well, actually,
for the ones who don't know, what is Jurassic Park?
It was a book written by Michael Crichton, and there was also a sequel book that kind of gets forgotten by time since a lot of movies came out after the fact.
That first book is so damn good.
The first book is
I read
really,
it in
really good.
2 days. It was so good.
The second book is also good, but for very different reasons. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that one of my takeaways from it, there were like 2 scenes that I really, really loved from that second book that didn't appear in any of the movies. One of them was they roll up on this weird graveyard full of like dead dinosaurs that washed up on shore from like falling in the water and like dying and stuff.
They didn't put that shit in the movie? That sounds fucking dope.
Well, no. That's not even the cool part. The cool part is that all these raptors were living there, and they were just like they were just eating off of the corpses and stuff. They weren't hunting, and they're like, this seems very strange for raptor behavior because from what we know, what we know from raptors is that they're not scavengers, that they're hunters and such, and whatever everything tells us that, and it's like, oh, raptors are actually so their intellect is so advanced that they share a little bit more with humans than the people in the book originally thought, because generationally no one taught them how to hunt. They were just created, so they don't know how to hunt, but they're like, hey, here's some meat, let's just eat that.
Right, how do you explain those 4-inch claws though? What are those for? Not digging through. Well, I guess you would have to use them to dig through like
shredding.
Super
Defense.
hard like animal skin, even if they were scavenger birds. Did you guys see, this is an old article but I just saw it reshared on Facebook. It was probably from 2 years ago. They found a perfectly preserved dinosaur tail.
Yep.
And it's got like feathers on it, completely
so it
preserved
changes
in amber.
completely in how we think about these animals and like what their evolutionary state is. It's kind of crazy that we honestly have no idea what these things really looked like.
They have like a fully preserved one, like all the skin and
most
everything,
of it,
which is super rare.
Some kind of like, it wasn't like a stegosaurus, but something like that.
It's
one of those.
heavy and armored.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
flat
that was
plated
fucking
with
wild.
a mace on its end of the tail. That dinosaur.
Ankylosaurus?
I'm
Maybe.
sorry. Probably. If you know the name of it, it's probably accurate.
I have a 3-year-old and I love dinosaurs as a kid, so.
Well, there you go.
Are you stoked for the new Jurassic World, dude?
Dude, you have no idea.
That comes out next month, doesn't it?
Yes, June.
Yeah, I can't wait. So let me ask you this, and I want an honest opinion. What do you honestly, how would you feel if we did, as man, create these dinosaurs in a park? So what do you guys think, what would you view on like what is right and what is wrong? Does that question make sense? I'm just trying to get your opinions on how you feel a real Jurassic Park would be like, or how would you feel about it?
We would have the same. We would, I think that Jurassic Park, like the whole theme of chaos, would definitely kind of play into it because we are creating them in basically our image. And I don't know, it's a common trope. I'm not really sure how true it is, but a lot of these genetic hybrids in fiction are always very unstable because they're kind of like missing something. So I think that might be the issue that we run into, is we have these highly unstable creatures. Mm-hmm. At least with today's genetics, I'd imagine.
Well, it's kind of, I mean, have you heard about the 2 cloned monkeys? And also Barbra Streisand, I believe, she cloned her dog twice.
Monkey? Oh,
like $500,000.
She got 2. When her dog died, and she got 2 clones of the same dog, and they lived together. And I think that's really kind of fucked up into my head. Like, why would you? Think about the mental. Like, let's say there was a clone of you, your parents got of, and they put you together, and you grew up together as a fucking clone. I feel like it's way different than, let's say, having a twin.
It's only a genetic clone anyway. Like, it's not really gonna matter. It's not like it has your memories or anything like that. It just looks like you.
Yeah. It's just interesting.
It would be probably
a different
more
mental development path than what most others would be taking.
That would be kind of cool. I would like to see the adventures that he went on and be like, oh, you went to Thailand. I went to China.
It's like a whole
let's
what if.
compare notes.
Yes.
I saw a whole thing on Motherboard or Vice, one of the two. They're all related, but it was called Resurrecting the Woolly Mammoth, and they went through this whole thing where like they're actually find woolly mammoth meat all the time in the tundras of Siberia.
So sorry, guys.
The dogs are barking. Give us just a moment. And now they stopped miraculously. And now they're back. Well, anyways, it probably doesn't matter because they probably can't hear it. But anyways, they've got this thing called Resurrecting the Woolly Mammoth, and they actually find preserved meat from woolly mammoths up in the fucking like tundras of the Siberian like desert up in Russia. So they take this and they send it to a cloning lab. I believe it's in South Korea. I might be wrong about that. It might be China or somewhere else Asian. Who fucking knows? But like they've got dogs that they clone on the regular, and they take their paws and they like somehow cross. I don't know what kind of like genetic material they use, but all of the way that they know and identify these animals as clones is their paws are actually phosphorescent, so it glows under a black light whenever you pull their paws up. It's fucking crazy, my dude.
That's insane.
And the dogs have completely different personalities. Like they'll have the mother dog, and they keep them all together so they know exactly where they're coming from. They're all bred and raised in this facility, and they've got the mother dog that's like the one that it's being cloned from, and the other dogs might look exactly the same but have two different, like totally completely different personalities. Back to what you guys said earlier about like, yeah, you're using the same genetic material to create them, so yeah, they share the same DNA, but they're not going to share the same personality traits or like any of their like instincts necessarily or any of that shit. So
you kind of have to think of cloning as basically a man-made, like a new version of birth.
They got into the human cloning aspect of it and how it's not like how the United States will never let it happen. They always go up into the like. I think
how would you feel if there was a clone of you right now?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Then you had to live with them.
According to the doppelganger theory, there already is.
What's that?
The doppelganger theory, there already is a clone of you.
Like there's always someone else in the world that looks
exactly like
just like you.
Well, not acts
maybe not
like
look like you, but maybe the same mental thought process.
No, you have it backwards. They might look like you. They probably don't think like you.
There's actually ages ago, someone, one of my friends bought a box of Jones soda, and you know how you can like submit your own pictures and stuff in there. There was a guy on one of them that looks just like me, but it's not me. And I actually like through some serious long-term stalking, I finally found the photographer who took it. I have yet to send her a message though, because I'm scared.
Send a message.
Yeah, dude, how crazy is that? Hey, by the way, back in like 2005, one of my friends saw a picture that you sent, and it's taken me 13 years to send you a message.
Yeah, send something and let us know what's going on.
Do a postcard, mail it to her work. You know, something not creepy.
Just show up to her work and be like, "I am your one friend that you've taken picture of.
Look, I have a gun. Do you like guns?" Jesus fucking Christ, man! Why do you keep doing this?
What if he's a
How
psycho?
much glitter is in that?
The shit out of me.
So what if your doppelganger is a psycho and he tries to take over your life after you contact him?
Good luck, man. I got a lot of moving parts.
Luke's asking what time it is. We're at about our first break. If you guys want to jump back into this, I think it's good shit. But we'll be right back, fuckers.
All right, bye.
We're back.
We're back, bitches. So I had a question I wanted to ask. Why do people... Hold on one second. I don't know where it is. He's got it. So why do people piss and shit on the toilets or in the toilets and they don't flush? What do you think is... give me a reason you legitimately think someone would... You've been in those stalls, am I right? Where you've seen there's piss and shit everywhere. What do you think's going through their heads where they're like, nah, I don't need to flush?
Cody already told you. He fucking told a story about not being able to like, oh no, oh, it's coming out.
I'm not talking about an already clogged.
That's the exception. That's the exception.
But that's probably where a lot of that happens, though, right?
No.
I'm asking for your guys' opinions.
I mean, I've never seen that.
What does have to be happening for one of you guys if you're in this situation where you piss or shit on the toilet all over the place and you got to get going? Besides Cody, that's an obvious example. But I'm talking about I'm not talking about like shit that's already clogged in the toilet. I'm talking about you did that and you're just not flushing it.
So here's where my scenario. Whenever I have a little whoopsie and I like pee on a toilet seat or something,
Shit
like let's say I'm not paying attention, I'm too tired, or no, I'm not shot on a toilet seat, but or like, you know, my stuff down there is a little let's say you know, it's a hot and sticky day and there's a lot of stuff sticking to a lot of stuff and I'm not really paying attention.
Like bat wings?
Yeah, okay, let's go there. And but no, if I'm pissing on the seat for like an accidental reason, I will take a bit of toilet paper and I'll wipe that shit up.
Because you're not a wild farm animal that they just let use the restroom.
Yeah. So I think the people that pee on the seat oftentimes do not intend to, but they don't have that little extra step where you gotta clean up after yourself.
There's drunks, there's savages, there's fucking hoarders. Everybody's coming in there with all different types of crazy ass fucking personalities. They don't give a fuck about that bathroom. They're just in there to ruin it.
I think you've got two scenarios. Number one, you've got the uncircumcised man who has way too much foreskin. And every time he pisses, it just goes everywhere. And he is so complacent and done with everything, he fucking leaves it. Now, in the same vein, you also have the nihilist who simply just wants to watch the world burn.
Just like
by pissing everywhere and shitting and not flushing.
Like this is his way of burning the world.
That is his way.
What the fuck?
Better than killing
people. How about a third option? What if so bathrooms are generally a private place. You get taught when you're a child how to pee in a toilet, but after that they kind of let you loose. What if you fall out of that habit and you don't realize it's a problem for other people? Like when you come into a bathroom and you see piss on the toilet seat, as that person, they wipe it up then and not before.
I would say they probably have frontal lobe damage at that point, but
there's a lot of people
suffered a lot of concussions or something's wrong.
Walk in a bathroom and you see a middle-aged man drop his fucking drawers at the fucking urinal. What the fuck?
Walk right out. That's not the bathroom I want to be in.
So what makes you think that is that like them like devolving back into their
absolutely
ways?
Because look at this. We're all talking about it on the podcast. Not a single one of us would tell that guy right to his face, hey, by the way, did you know you've been doing this wrong your entire life? Because none of us would do that. It's socially unacceptable. Just slightly more socially unacceptable to tell him that than to actually drop pants and do that at a urinal.
I propose another scenario, revenge, and I have an actual fucking story. It's not my own, but so my buddy Adam goes up to this fucking speedway that's close to his house, or Shell, whatever the fucking gas station is, and he goes in and he's trying to buy a lottery ticket because he's a lottery ticket fiend, and he was like, let me get a whatever it is, and then she pulls the tickets out. She was like, I need to see your ID, and he was like, for a fucking lottery ticket? You see me up here every day. Sell me the lottery tickets. You know that I'm fucking 20. And then she wouldn't sell it to him. So he was like, all right, can I see the bathroom key? And he whistles like a fucking animal, opens the fucking bathroom door, gets in there, and he I'm waiting for him outside and shit, and we're about to walk back to his house, and he comes out whistling and smiling and laughing to himself. And I'm like, what'd you just do? He was like, she didn't want to fucking sell me lottery tickets, so I went into the bathroom and fucking locked the door and pissed all over everything. He was pissing on the mirrors and the sink and on the fucking handle, and then waltzed his way back out because he was like, fuck them, they're gonna have to clean it up. If you don't want to sell me lottery tickets, I'm gonna make your job horrible. And then he fucking walks on out. So maybe that's the other. Yeah, exactly.
She probably saved him $5.
That's true.
Yeah. There's no probably about it.
So, have you guys ever been in a scenario where you're in the bathroom or a public bathroom, and you're the only one in the stall, and you're the only one at the urinal in the whole bathroom, and some guy comes in and he goes all the way to right next to you to take a piss instead of any other available stall? Has that ever happened to you?
Fucking disgusting.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, they played on that in Harold and Kumar. We're nice Kumar's
something like that.
He's peeing on a bush, and then in the middle of nowhere, and this other guy comes up and pees right next to him. He's just like, what are you doing?
I mean, have you ever been in that situation though?
I don't like it.
I've fucking had to take a shit one time at this casino that my mom had taken me up to for some birthday event, and I swear to God, casino bathrooms have the most fucking stalls that you'll ever see in your entire life. There's 100 fucking stalls in here.
They're always prepared for a party.
Yeah, and it's dead. There's nobody in this fucking bathroom at all, and there's 3 different levels of stalls in this bathroom. It's the biggest fucking bathroom that I've ever seen, and I go to take a shit all the way in the fucking back in some random stall, and then I just see this dude walk up, and then I see him looking back and forth, turning around. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not gonna sit directly next. There's 300 fucking stalls in here. There's no way. Of course, opens the door and fucking plops trowel all the way down to the ground. His keys are on the ground. His everything on this dirty ass casino bathroom floor, and then just the loudest shits that he could take ever in his entire life. And I'm in there with painful, oh no, it's bad, one of those where you just want to be alone and sweat. It's if you were at home, you would take your socks off, you take your pants off, and just sit there.
You're like a dying animal. You just want to crawl under the porch and just be done with it.
You want to make visceral noises, just like a real grunter. And I'm in there with one of those, really like a struggler. And then this fucking dude is just plops trowel right down next to me, and then starts farting loudly, and then giggling about his own farts. And I was like, I'm gonna take my life in this bathroom stall next to this guy, and hopefully he will never do this ever again.
You and I walk in very different shoes because
you're that guy. You're the guy.
You described this shit where you had to take off everything you were wearing to survive it. Whereas I've never taken a shit that's lasted longer than 10 minutes.
Dude,
bro, you ever eat the atomic wings at the Buffalo Wild Wings, and then you're like, oh no, this is heartburn. Oh, that's the worst of it. Nope. The next fucking fucking day it gets way worse. Your butthole's fucking.
I'm pretty
puck-
sure all of us have had a shit where we've had to take off articles of clothing in order to make that like a survivable experience.
I think I've maybe taken a shirt off while like severely sunburned.
Dude, I like the
and having to
maybe.
take
You've
a
never
shit.
done that.
Had to, man.
God.
Of
Dude,
course
when you have sunburn and you start getting hot, like internally, it gets worse.
Oh,
Way worse.
you and I have the same complexion, brother.
I can't imagine being so sunburned and then having raging diarrhea at the same time.
Dude, it's terrible.
there were 2 bad decisions made that day.
Terrible.
That'd be
Dude.
fucking awful.
Especially when you got sunburn on the center of your butthole. I mean, that's a bad one, right, guys?
I
We all
can't
know what
say
that
I've
feels
gotten
like.
Am I right,
sunburn
guys?
on my butthole yet.
You guys never fall asleep doing yoga outside completely butt naked?
I don't think I've done yoga. in
No,
my
sir,
life.
I have not.
God damn.
And then you just the grass feels nice. There's ants and there's chiggers eating your face, and you take a nap, and then next thing you know, you wake up with a sunburned asshole.
Again, different shoes. We walk in very different shoes.
I was just testing the water, seeing what kind of men you guys are.
So, to change the subject a little bit here, who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character?
Oh, it's
Gandalf.
Samwise.
Sorry.
Man, what-
Oh, no. no, you're
Tom
fine.
Bombadil.
Aragorn.
Tom Bombadil.
so what was it one more time, Cody?
Gandalf for sure.
Gandalf?
Samwise.
Samwise?
Aragorn.
Tom Bombadil.
Who the fuck is that?
He's not. He's in the book.
He's the spirit of the Shire.
Okay.
Luke, you're-
You're the most right now.
I like my lore.
All right.
I guess I choose a Nazgul. Those guys are
Just
bad.
a
Ray-
Nazgul.
Yeah, one of them.
Wait, you gotta pick a fucking king, man. Which
You're gonna
king?
Pick a weak-minded king.
Only like
The
2
one that
of them
rides
even
the
have
dragon.
identities.
They
one that
all
drives
have
the
a dragon.
They look fucking.
They all
gangster, I'll
have
give
all
that
the
to
same
Pat.
vehicles.
Dude, I'm gonna be so. No, I'll be the Witch
Dude,
King
this-
of Angmar.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Is that Angmar? Is that
yeah.
it?
So any girl can beat you.
Yeah. Well, shit. Okay, so this who would
With
win
a
in a
mace.
fight out of all of us?
Samwise, because he won the whole game. He's the real hero of the story. That's why I like him.
That's a fact.
I mean, that is true. He is.
You think that Samwise was just letting Frodo brick in his mouth just all the time?
No, sir, I don't.
Like when he was poisoned and he had that foam coming up? That wasn't foam.
Share the load.
He's a conscious. Now's my chance.
It was a sweet stomach full of Samwise Gamgee. After second
A
breakfast.
mouthful of Gamgee.
Dude, so obviously, Smeagol, Gollum is a much better candidate because he has like 2 teeth.
I bet he would suck a dick for that ring.
Dude, what
would
sucks
totally
so
suck
much
a dick.
question.
He would suck all the dicks for that ring.
He would be like, "What can I do for the precious?" Such a fatty.
After a night with the hobbits, he's like, "It's Barnes ass" when he pees.
God damn.
You imagine how good that might feel? Get it a good gummer from Smeagol. You get it in between. There's 2 teeth on either side of his face. You get him in between those 2 teeth, and they're nice and gooed up. You know, there's no toothbrush, so there's some good food sediment.
It sounds like a fucking hobbit term, like Master Frodo. I'm about to go get a gummer from Smeagol.
Master Smeagol.
I don't think he knows about sucking gummers.
Does masters want a gummer?
He would bite into that like the raw fish.
Oh,
dude. That'd be
man,
just
that
so
scene.
scary. Dude, that's like putting your dick in that. It's
And
like putting your dick in a mouse trap.
I'm back down to half chub.
So what's
It's
the
still a
weirdest
half.
thing about the Lord of the Rings world you guys think is out there? Like, do you guys have any like things that are just like huge plot holes about that movie, or anything that you just think like, what the fuck is that all about?
Their
though?
whole
Let's really think about
afterlife
that.
scenario is absolutely insane.
Can you explain a little bit?
Well, I mean, if they don't die, they're just like, and they're just
They
tired
turn-
of living. They just get on a boat and they sail to another continent.
Or become.
What? I know they definitely
that's
die.
the elves, but
That's
they
elves.
don't die. They don't die.
That's not just the elves, as you saw in the movie.
What are you
that's- that's-
talking? Are you
that's-
talking about with
that's-
with?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, bud.
I was gonna say that's elves, that's Maiar, and as well as any ring bearers they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of those people have something about them that's gonna make them special. If you're a ring bearer, you're gonna have a longer
It's
life.
still crazy that
So
that's
are they
a
living
way
forever?
to just
Is that death?
transcend.
Only
Get on
those-
the boat, pay the
Luke,
fare, and you're
only those
gone.
races and the very specific like ring bearers. Like that's it. Those are the only people
And-
that
and
get to live
it's
that
still
long.
nuts.
It's not
I'm
all of them.
confused.
It's still nuts.
And on top of that, death in the Tolkien universe is very, very different to begin with. I don't think you really got a chance, like in his life, to explain it. So like,
His son's still putting out books.
There's a new
fuck
book
his
coming
son.
out this summer.
Has anyone
Yeah.
read them?
Yeah, there's a new book coming out this summer, which is a prequel to Lord of the Rings, I believe.
His book Fall to Isengard was pretty dope.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Might
What the
have to
fuck
check
is
that
that
out.
book called? It's The Path of something. I don't know. Someone look it up. There's a new book coming out by him, and I'm pretty sure he wrote like 90% of it, and then someone finished it off for him, and they're just not releasing it. But
Was it called Tetrahydra Cosmonauts?
Yeah, buddy.
Throwbacks. bitches.
Tetrahydra Cosmonauts, available in the collection Suspenders of Disbelief on Amazon.
Tell Cody a
Go
little bit about
get
this
that
so he
shit.
knows what to expect if he buys your book.
Oh, well, I've already mentioned Tetrahydra Cosmonauts on another episode. Maybe I'll
Do it again. It's fun.
Well, I can talk about like a different
Or tell us
short
a different
story.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's hear
perfect.
another good short story.
Okay, let's see.
Barricade?
Barricade. There. That's a good one. That's one that we should film into a short film.
I
someday.
really would like to do this.
Yeah, but
so before we get started, Cody, I want to say that me and Gabe like to do a lot of artistic things. So we're gonna do this video soon. I don't know if I should say it. I shouldn't say it yet. The
Well, you
mimes.
already cock teased
all the
the
mimes.
listeners. You have
Yeah.
to know.
Let's keep that one under wraps
Okay,
for
never
a little
mind.
bit.
Forget I said
Yeah,
anything.
that one's my baby, but
Yeah.
Barricade's already like released and everything. But yeah, so that one's it's about a bunch of kids who it starts off getting chased by zombies, but you never really see them or describe what the zombies are, but you know they're zombies just from pop culture and all that.
Yeah.
And they run into like a suburb from having crashed their car like before the story starts. And they get into a garage and they're like getting into this like house of like some stranger, and there's like an older fella, probably like in his 50s or something, like balding and stuff, maybe a neighbor. And it's just like wait, open the door, keep the door open for me. And they're like, and like half of them are like hurry, get in here, and the other half are like, don't let this fucker in. We don't know anything about him. And finally, they decide to let him in, and then that's like the first like page of the book. And the rest of it, like, this guy is like dying in the basement where they barricaded themselves in, and like the door out of the basement is the only way out, and they're barricading with all the like 2x4s and furniture and stuff that they got in the basement, as other like monsters and stuff are like clawing on the other side. And this guy is like dying on the ground and stuff, and he finally dies. And they're like, well, what the hell do we do with him now? We're stuck with a dead body in a basement while there's monsters outside, and then the body starts to smell and bloat and get real. Actually, sorry, he doesn't die. They kill him, which is important for it's ambiguous of whether he was going to die or not. He kind of passed out, and they're like, is he going to turn to a zombie or not? I kind of leave it vague. There's a hint for one way or the other, but you read the story and decide for yourself.
Now, this is just one story in Suspenders of Disbelief?
Yes,
We
yeah.
didn't really set that up. So Suspenders of Disbelief is a book that Gabe actually authored himself, and it's a collection of short stories that Gabe wrote. It's got that Tetrahydra Cosmonauts that we mentioned on the 4th episode, which he breaks down. Go check that shit out. And it's got this story in it. And about how many others would you say?
And like 10 others, yeah. I think there's 12 total. 10 or 11 or 12, yeah.
And there's some funny stories in there too.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Barricade's not one of them.
Barricade's not one of them.
That's a horror story.
There is one there too.
Yeah, there's there's the time traveling bear one that I wrote. That's actually like a children's poem. And there's also let's see. There's one about two bros trying to get laid, and it's very poetic.
Now, you have a new book that you're working on right now. Can you talk about that at all?
Oh, I think I did mention that a little bit on the last one. Are you talking about the Henchman?
Yes.
Or are you talking about?
Did we
Because I
talk
got a
about that the
couple.
last time?
I have a couple other stories. There's actually another story that I just remembered that I was going to bring up earlier. I didn't know how much you wanted to listen to me talk about it, but
Go on.
yeah.
Talk about it. We'd love to hear it.
So we were talking about poop earlier, as you guys may remember.
Yes.
And stuff. And I remember
When?
Cody's story about the origami toilet paper and folding it up and being at risk at that. Let's dial it back to, there was a story I wrote several years ago called Poor Arthur, and I actually filmed some of the like shorts on YouTube, and they're terrible. Don't look them up because they're like,
I think they're fucking great. To be
dude,
honest.
they're like
All of
11
this-
years old at this point. But I actually wrote like a feature-length film about it, and it was a lot higher quality. Still probably trashed now compared to what I can write these days, because it's, I don't know, I was a kid. But
Gotcha.
Anyway, to lay the scene out, there's the main character, Poor Arthur, who he has bad stuff happen to him. He's very bad luck. There is his sister who got pregnant one night and doesn't know who the father is, and so which leads into Arthur's nephew Tyler from the future. So Tyler comes back from the future. He's like, Arthur, I have a message for you. The apocalypse is going to hit on this date. Let's say like August 9th. But on August 6th, it is reported that you die before that happens, and it triggers the events and stuff from what we can deduce in the future. Unfortunately, nephew Tyler from the future had those dates backwards. The 6 was upside down and 9 was upside down. And so Arthur thinks he's going to die on the 6th, but really the apocalypse starts on the 6th, and he dies on the 9th. So leading up to the 6th, he's like, you know what? I already know the future. I'm not going to leave my house. I'm going to barricade it up. I'm going to, wrap a bunch of, fucking phone books around my arms and put on, a football helmet and just never leave the house. And he also, during the course of the story, there's a creepy boss of his, based off a real boss I had, who would just talk to me in the bathroom all the time.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, and then there was a demon girl who gets resurrected to kill Arthur for other reasons.
All this is on YouTube, guys. I think it's great. I really think it's great. This is really fun material. It's always I binge watched all of them.
How can
Every
you get
time
to
I
this
go
on
into
YouTube? What do you have to search?
We don't have to.
So
if you don't
many
want
other.
to.
There's so many. I mean, if you can find it, good for you. But
you can find some videos of us, me, Cody, and Gabe together doing the circle
that stuff.
game.
It's on the same channel.
Well, I'm saying plug your channel so that people know how to get to all your
the
fun
channel.
videos.
I think it's just Gabe Kroeger right now. I think I changed it from what it was.
Nerd King. That's one of my
Nerd King's
favorites.
a good one. Nerd King in
There's
part 1 and 2.
Poor Arthur, and then there's a couple other ones that are really funny.
Poor Arthur's bad, but anyway, so I'm setting this. I got the scene set up. So come August 6th, Arthur is in his house. He's got a baseball bat, and he's all covered in armor and stuff. And he's like, all right, I'm not leaving the house for anything. But then he's got to poop a little bit, so he goes into the bathroom and he goes to poop, and he's like, all right, here we go, dropping trowel. And then he's like, oh no, I'm out of toilet paper. And then he looks at other alternatives and stuff, and he sees a towel, and he's just like, and then he sees a cactus, and he's like, ugh. And then he's like, okay, well, I actually have to leave the house because I really had to poop that bad. Because as we've all talked about, we've all been there. So anyway, he leaves the house and stuff, and like I said, on the 6th, that's when the apocalypse hits. So outside, there's all these zombies eating people and stuff, but he's so aloof because it's behind bushes and stuff that he just doesn't see them. He is stepping over them and stuff while he's looking for other threats. And he gets to the store and he gets toilet paper pretty uneventfully, and then he gets back and at his house. He's like, finally, I got some toilet paper. He's really got a shit by this time. He's squeezing out little farts weep on the way over, and then. And he had missed work that day because he thought he was going to die that day, so he stayed home. So his creepy boss followed him home and was waiting in his shower. So when Arthur goes into the bathroom to drop his pants, the boss comes out of the shower. He's like, well, hello. And then at the same time, Arthur's like, ah! And then at the same time, the demon chick found Arthur, and she comes in and and she leaps at Arthur I'm going to kill you. And Arthur jumps out of the way, and she just tears the shit out of the boss. See, he's out. He's totally ripped to shreds. Arthur runs in the backyard. He's like, oh no. Oh shit, and and he's fighting this demon chick and stuff, and she's keeps punching him in the gut, and he keeps going, weep, weep, and he's just oh, I can't hold it anymore. It's coming out. And meanwhile, Tyler from the future, his nephew, who also he's Mad Max style, real rugged and has a sword and stuff. He comes in, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm late. And so he's fighting the demon and stuff, because what Tyler was doing was flirting with this with this girl at Arthur's work. They met at a company picnic. Anyway, so this girl keeps punching Arthur in the tummy, and then when Tyler goes to kick her, she jumps out of the way and kicks Arthur in the stomach. So he's really clenching his cheeks at this point. And then finally they beat the demon girl and stuff, and Tyler's like, Arthur, I'm so sorry. I was busy flirting with Maria from your job. And then Arthur's like, nope, I gotta poop. Get out of my way. And Arthur runs into the bathroom, and he's like, okay. All right, he's undoing his belt, and he sits down. He's like, finally. And he looks over to his left, and there's just this bloody corpse of his boss just sitting there. And he's just
clench the butt cheeks tighter than a corpse.
Yeah, and he goes, and then it cuts to black, and that's the end of that scene.
Because fucking entertaining.
Because the reason why it was important to establish that Tyler was flirting with Maria at work. At the end of the story, what was going to happen was they fight the bad guys, all this stuff happens, and Tyler sacrifices himself, and he's dying in Arthur's arms, and he's just like, Arthur, tell Maria that I love her. And Arthur, who was kind of oblivious to the whole relationship, was like, Maria, like the girl from my job? And Tyler's like, yes. And Arthur's like, but Maria's married. And Tyler's like, scratch that. Arthur, I want you to let Maria know that my last dying words were that she's a bitch and I hate her. It's like, I don't know if I feel comfortable saying that. And he's like, do it. It's my last dying wish. And he dies. And then And so that's pretty much the end of the story. Everything wraps up and whatever, and like kind of like the post-credit scene is Arthur going to work, after the apocalypse kind of clears out, and he sees Maria there, and she's like, "Oh hey, how's your friend Tyler? I haven't seen him in a while. He hasn't been returning my calls and stuff." And Arthur's like, "Ugly." That's the thing. Tyler's dead, and Maria's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened? Did he say anything about me?" And Arthur's like, "He said you're a bitch and he hates you forever." And she's like, "What? Why would he say that?" And then Arthur's like, "Well, because you're married." And she's like, "I'm not married." And Arthur's like, "Wait, what?" And she's like, "That's the other Maria in accounting." And so, and that's how the movie ends.
Dang.
Sweet.
With like Arthur's face just like credits.
Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude. You're a creative guy.
That one, unfortunately, you can't see all that. Like I said, there's the old short story or short films on YouTube that aren't worth watching. But someday I think maybe I'll film that whole
That'd
thing.
be fun. Let's do it. So something weird happened to me today, and I just forgot about it until now. I got something. I only had one piece of mail when I got home in my mailbox, and I opened this mail. There's no return address or anything like that, and it has one piece of paper in it. And I'm not shitting you. This is what it is. It's a SpongeBob quote of Mr. Krabs with the cloud behind him, and it says, "Remember, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets." What the fuck?
You got this in the mail? You don't actually...
Yeah, I got it in the mail.
I like that Pat's got the picture, but like he doesn't actually have the fucking...
It's downstairs.
Like, it wouldn't be easier for you to just have the thing.
It's downstairs hanging up in our fridge. Like, Rachel can say that it's correct. I mean, I did. It's really weird.
I believe you.
I posted it on Facebook, and I put my suspects on there. But, Gabe, would you have done something like this?
SpongeBob was after my time. You know it wasn't me.
That's what I was thinking. Luke? No. Cody?
Absolutely not.
You think
would
that I
go
took the
through
time to
trouble
print
of
off a picture?
mailing anybody anything?
Never.
Seriously, it's
not
it's
happening.
a complete mystery. I posted about it on Facebook, and hopefully the culprit will make themselves known. But I honestly, who the fuck?
That kind of shit pisses
knows
me
you
off.
well
too. You
enough?
know that pisses me off. Like when you do shit to my desk at work. Yeah, you put tape under my mouse. I'm there to fucking work. All right.
Dude, I love pranks at work. I have this note in my desk that I'm waiting for it when it's not going to rain. One of our coworkers, his name is Ian.
You're a bad person.
He cares a lot about his car. Okay, he looks up every time I look over his computer. He's looking up a car part of some sort, and then he just got new rims on his car too. So I was gonna put a note on his car that said, "Sorry, I hit your car. By the way, nice rims." And we've never hit his car, so we thought it'd be funny to watch him
Search
look
the
around
car.
his car. Yeah, search the car and see what happened. But I mean, there's a lot of pranks that I've done at work. Like there was one when I was working at U.S. Bank. I used to prank our whole. The job was miserable, so I had to find ways to keep it entertaining. I proved one of my managers was a werewolf through 3 months worth of case studying.
Pat went so fucking balls deep onto this. I wasn't a part of this. I will also work for the bank, which I'm gonna bleep out in case we say anything funny. But like you showed me a whole fucking case file. Get into it, but like
Manila
it's a
folder,
huge thing.
everything. Think like Law and Order kind of case file with the big rubber band around it because it had so much shit in it. I made sure that I think I have it somewhere around here that I'd like to get. Why? Because I was bored.
That job is fucking boring.
It's terrible.
Did you
Sucks
confront
balls.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get to it. So basically, I would never tell him what I'm basically researching. So we'd be in like a team meeting, and then he's like, "So is there any questions?" And I'd raise my hand, and I'd be like, "So have you ever conducted business with a troll?" And then he'd answer, be like, "Do you ever spin around 3 times before you go to bed? Do people run away from you for no unexplained reason whatsoever? Do you ever have one off night once a month?" Stuff like that. And he'll answer, and he'll be like, "Why are you asking me this?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to learn about you."
Pat's jotting notes down on a legal pad.
I'm literally writing it down, and he'd look at it, he'd try to look at it, and I hide it.
You have human written down, scratched out.
Yeah, I had a list, like a checkmark list and everything. Like he avoided the silver checking account, which was this particular account we had. Things like that. And one day he shaved his head, and so we he obviously he had fleas. Obviously he had fleas. And then there was a time where I was so bored at fucking work, dude. So fucking bored. I watched over at his desk. I watched over at his desk, and I documented how many times he scratched scratched his head between the hours, and I wrote it down in my notebook. And then I had someone else like draw up a shitty werewolf, and it said lost dog, and if you find it, spray water on it, like it basically as if it was him. And I took pictures from the internet of werewolf sightings, and then I'd highlight them in circles with little post-it notes, and then I'd have a lichen anatomy figure on one side and a bunch of lichenism facts and things like that, and then I'd go into with like everything he's admitted to and all the questions I marked yes and no to. It got deep, dude. It was deep. Classified documents with blackout thing, and I taped it on the inside of it, and then I stamped classified over the top of it. So after the 3 months of vigorous research, we get to a team meeting, and I get everyone in on it. Basically, so many people were in on this joke that our vice president was asking him. His name was Chad. They go up to him and ask him, like, so you ever had a magic belt? Some shit like that, you know, just random shit that, you know, like that have something to do with lichenism. And he's like,
didn't know magic belts had something to do with
I don't think there's any
like
it's spinning around 3 times
you
before
ever dealt,
bedtime.
Do you have an ominous father figure? Like things like
That's
that,
not
you
a
know?
thing.
Are you stereotyping werewolves right now?
Are you the 7th born in your family? Were you born on Christmas Eve? You know, things like that. That's all involving lichenism. And he would never really question it. He would just say, no, that's fucking weird, dude. Or, yeah, sometimes. Just like shit like that.
Dude sounds like a fucking moron.
He sounds like a normal guy reacting to crazy
So we
people.
get to the team meeting, all right? Everyone's in on it, all right? I tell one of the black girls in my meeting, I said, I want you to say this. It's going down. And then I'm going to say, like Judge Joe Brown. And then I slam the desk on the desk there.
Slam the desk on the desk.
So I slammed the file on the desk after we said that. It's going down. Like Judge Joe Brown. Slam. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to. That was way more dramatic than I thought. So everyone's dead quiet, waiting for his reaction. He just looks at it, moves it over to the side, and just goes on with the meeting. I was like, what the fuck, dude? So we stopped him in the middle of it, and we're like, are you serious? Like, do you know how much work we put into this file? You have something to explain, sir. And
no, he doesn't.
You didn't get any payoff after 3 months of fucking around?
None,
Three
dude.
months.
It was horrible.
During which time, that's like what, like the lunar calendar. You should have had
It was
3
ridiculous.
full moons, right?
Yeah, I'd ask him like, how do you feel about full moons and shit like that, or like, you ever woke up with a leg in your
Pat
mouth
still
or
has
some
this
shit?
too. You can
I have it
show
somewhere
to
in my
Have you
apartment
ever
here.
woke up with a leg in your ass?
Yeah, if you
After
remind
that
me after
video.
this.
And there was a song playing. Now you're a man.
So if you remember, or if you remind me after the podcast, I'll look for it. I think I know what it is. But there was also other pranks we would do, especially to him, where I would write "we know" over random things over his desk, and like I'd go a couple pages deep, and I'd write "we know" or leave a post-it note that says "we know." So whenever he sits at his desk and he does something new, randomly we'd just be like "we know," and he'd be like, what the fuck? What do they know? Who knows? Why is this randomly here? Just randomly pop up throughout time. So
You guys were gaslighting him, by the way.
Oh yeah, we.
That's some psychopathic torture shit.
Dude, boredom
No
does
joke.
crazy things
There's
to the human
cults that
mind.
do this.
All right. So we do all this, and then he basically he blindsided me one morning, and he said, "Hey man, so." Because I already pranked him for the fucking werewolf thing. He says, hey, man, so someone's writing "we know" over all my shit. Like, this is 2 weeks after. So
You are absolutely the prime suspect.
So, yeah.
Patrick Seta.
the first person to go to.
Staring at his desk, giggling like a madman the
fucking
entire
come
day.
into work, and I'm like totally just shocked. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I had no backup planners, any like thing I should say. So I just said...
So you just went.
So I'm like, dude, what the? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm on a different team now. I don't know what you mean. Like, why would someone's doing that? Like, just making I made a whole fucking story up on how I didn't do it
Because you're a liar.
He goes right over to the next person, which was my friend Lauren at the time, and he asked her, and she said, yeah, Pat's been doing that to you. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Our mutual friend Lauren.
Yeah,
Bless
yeah.
her heart.
God,
Dude. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was just gonna say Luke has a great senior prank story that I want.
Oh, I
want to
hear
when
it.
you're done.
Let's
Tell
hear it
us-
right now.
tell
I
us-
didn't think it was podcast worthy.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking funny. Tell it.
It better be good.
Yeah, I am really hyped right now.
Yeah,
I am at 3/4 chub.
Well,
Get me all the way there, buddy.
Our entire senior class's prank was to just play music over the PA system and ride around on a scooter and skateboards like around the first floor. It was really obnoxious and it wasn't really a prank. But I decided to do something for myself and for the class. So at the senior luncheon in the gymnasium, I was like in the middle of the table.
How many people are assembled at the senior luncheon?
our entire senior class, so a couple hundred people.
Gotcha.
And I had Ricardo Lewis around me. I had Sean Sims and
bunch of other people nobody knows.
yeah. But if they ever hear it, you know. But I told them to go tell Mr. Greenwood, who was playing the music at the senior luncheon. I told him to go tell him that Mrs. Haynes, the principal, was going to make a speech to turn the music off. Like a fucking idiot. He was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. She didn't tell me that, but all right. So he turns off the music, and I pull out my phone, and I'm quiet at first, but I go, hey, what's up, Bruce? What's going on? What? And I stand up and I kick my fold-out chair back as hard as I can, and it makes a loud-ass bang. Everyone's looking at me, and I start yelling, "There's trouble! I'm on my way!" And I rip off my button-up shirt, and I have a Robin uniform T-shirt on.
Dude, I'm like looking at you. I'm looking at your hair. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please.
There's not a green mask over his eyes.
I had dude. We were trying to get a highway mask the highwayman mask that whole week, but I had a Velcro cape on too, and I ran out of the gymnasium. Like through the aisle of the table, through everybody, all the kids, and then I turned left and I ran out of the hallway into the main lobby of the high school, and then I just left for the day. I didn't go back after that.
Dude, how the fuck did you not think that was podcast worthy?
That's a fucking great
story. Yeah.
My God.
You may only have pretended to be a hero, but you are actually my hero.
Have you guys ever done any funny pranks on anyone?
You know that's not my thing.
Okay. Cody, I know you got something deep and dark.
A little saran wrap over the toilet bowl.
That's just stupid. Ever did an upper decker?
Shaving cream in the hand, feather on the face.
Well, actually, no. I'm the oldest of 6 kids.
Okay.
So, like, anything like that, I would always get in trouble for it. So I've never...
And also an ass whooping for the
ass
siblings.
whooping. Yeah, for the siblings. So, like, I never pranked people. I don't know. It's not my thing.
Have they ever pranked? Oh, yes, Luke?
I got a good prank.
Yeah,
Yes.
Here we go.
When I was a kid, and my brothers, well, one of which wasn't out of jail, and one still lived with us, we went camping, and it was me and my brothers, obviously, and some family friends, kids that we grew up with. And my brother, the one who is now frequently in jail, goes, first one to fall asleep gets pranked on. And Benjamin, the smaller, overweight kid of the group, of course, is zonked. The first one. He just goes right out. He's older than me, though, by about 4 years. And I'm like 6 or 7 at this point. And the prank was they shoved a bunch of marshmallows down his pants while he was sleeping. like an entire bag of marshmallows down his pants. And the next morning, he woke up with them entirely melted and sealing his underwear to his body.
Oh, my God.
He was screaming for his mom to come help him get his underwear off.
What do you do? What do you do with that? Marshmallow is a bitch to get out.
He clearly was not, or at least hopefully not the age where he had hair down there, but like,
it was
can
awesome.
you imagine getting like hair, like instead, like it caught in your hair?
Dude, the things that I used to do to people when we would pass out drunk, like over at my uncle's and shit, like when we're 16 drinking or whatever, like it's like not even pranks. They're like borderline assaults on another person. Like we would fucking just draw swastikas all over their face and then let them walk off into the night. Like, no, you can't use the bathroom. Sorry, the toilet's clogged. Don't let them look in the mirror. And then just send them off into the fucking darkness to see what horrible shit's going to happen to them. And fucking, I believe somebody got pissed on one time. There was... Oh God, there's so many
I'd rather get
horrible,
pissed on than have
horrible
like
things that went on at that fucking apartment. Go ahead, Cody.
I did prank my dad. I finally remembered.
Oh, here we go. How'd you get him?
To this day, I don't think he
shit
knew
in
it was
his
me.
bed.
No, I didn't shit in his bed. No, I was.
Dad, can I sleep in bed? What? You're fucking 22. No, you can't sleep in my bed. I really, really need to sleep in your bed tonight, Dad. And then you just shit the bed as soon as you get in there and giggle like a madman, Dutch oven him.
Funny, right?
I got you, Dad.
It's like a Dutch furnace.
Shoulder
It's like-
nudges.
I was 14 and we were at Outer Banks. It was like my last family vacation because I was getting
love the
too
Outer
old.
Banks, dude.
It was a great time.
Was it so Nag's Head?
Yeah, Nag's Head.
Fuck yeah.
So we're on the beach, and we go to the northern part of the island, and there's not very many people that are out there because you have to have 4-wheel drive to get out there.
Yeah.
And the rest of my family is like all the way down that way, and I was just kind of like hanging out, and my dad fell asleep on his stomach. So I took some I took some sunblock, and I drew the biggest dick on my dad's back in sunblock.
Yes. So you got the sunburned dick ring.
You got the sunburned dick ring.
Can't wash that off in the shower.
Every time it was at the beginning of the vacation, I hope.
Yes.
I mean, my dad's a big guy. He don't care. Like 6'4" dude with a dick on his back. You're not gonna say nothing, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, to this day, I don't think he knew it was me.
I have a friend that got a dick branded on his arm.
What?
He had a dick branded onto his arm.
Yeah, can you... What the fuck?
I'm not going to sell this dude up to River and tell his name, but again,
What's
back
his name
to,
rhyme with?
I'm not going to do that
Come
because
on,
it's going to be
bud.
immediately obvious. But so we're over again. This is all from fucking like when I'm 16, 17, 15, whatever it is, and I'm too young to be doing all this shit. And like everybody's fucking parents that came over to my uncle's knew that my uncle was just letting everybody drink, but nobody would fucking say anything. Josh's parents, oh, fuck, I said his name. So Josh, fuck, I'm just gonna keep saying his name. Whatever, he's whatever. So his parents like came in when he dropped Josh off and was like, Scotty. That's my uncle. Scotty, you can't let Joshua drink this time when he comes over here. And he was just like, I don't care what you do with Cody. That's your nephew. But with my son, you cannot let him drink this time. So the entire fucking night we're getting hammered. Josh is like sitting back, like doing the most passive aggressive shit. Like, dude, you know what'd be good right now? A whiskey sour. I really want to. Like, he would just like sigh and say this, and like it was just driving us insane. So he does this all fucking night long, and we're like, dude, no, you can't drink. Your fucking parents came over to make a point to say that you can't drink. Like, you can't drink over here. Sorry. And then he's like, dude, I'd do anything. So we're like, what's the most ridiculous shit we can come up with that he's not going to do so that he'll just shut up? We're like, all right, Josh, you got to get a coat hanger dick brand on your arm, and we'll give you a whole cup of whiskey, knowing that he's going to say no. This fucking guy immediately was like, all right, dude, I'm down. And everybody was like, huh?
Excuse me?
We're loaded on like fucking Jack Daniels or whatever, and fucking it all sounded like a good idea at the time. Josh 100% sober agreeing to this. So my uncle, being the responsible adult that he was, grabbed a coat hanger and a fucking little torch thingy, like one of those butane torches or whatever, and needle nose pliers so that you can hold the coat hangers while you're heating the fucking thing up red hot and such. And shapes it in the form of a dick. And I'm an artist, so I'm really getting the balls just right. I mean, I don't want him to have a bad dick branded on his arm. And I'm not talking little tiny like cookie cutter dick like they did in Jackass. I'm talking full on entire like half sleeve of dick branding. It was brutal, and we got it nice and red hot. And he was like, dude, it's gonna hurt so bad. And I was like, you do not have to do this. You absolutely don't have to do this. Nah, dude.
As you're holding the red hot poker.
As you're sculpting the perfect
You hear
shaft.
you see this.
It can easily be said to you, too.
Yeah.
Looking at your own dick for like reference, like, yeah, this is real.
Yeah, you've been spending some
just
time
scale.
on this shit. What the you don't have to do this as you're inching closer and closer to his skin.
Well, I didn't brand him with it. My uncle did, and my friend fucking Kevin. Well, so anyways, he gets the dick branded onto his arm, and he's squirming and shit. Ah! And then he gets it, and we give him an entire, like, we've got pint glasses sitting around the table. Imagine a whole pint glass full of fucking Evan Williams or Jack Daniels. It's all the same shit. All taste awful and melt your shoelaces if you drop it on your shoes. And he drinks all of it in one fucking go. And he was like, dude, I'm not going to get drunk off that. And we're like, you were going to get so drunk off that. What the fuck are you talking about, Josh? And he was like, nah, dude, I don't even think I'm going to feel it. Could I get another brand for another cup of whiskey?
He offered it?
He came back for seconds on the brands. One dick branded on the arm wasn't good enough. He was opting for two.
He really got the other one? You guys
He got
gave
a
him
heart.
another one?
He got a heart, but my drunk uncle made it this time because he insisted that he be the one. And nobody's arguing with Scott's 6'4" fucking giant 300-pound ass, like all drunk and shit. And we were like, okay, Scott, you make the heart, and it looks like it looks like somebody punched a hole through like through a fucking plaster like wall, and then like you outlined it, and that's Scott's heart. And I was like, were you going for more anatomical, Scott? But you couldn't quite get it in your fucking stupor. So he gets that nice and red hot, heated up. Josh is making the same faces. Oh, dude, it's gonna hurt so bad, but that whiskey's gonna taste so good. And fucking here we go. So not only did Josh drink the night that he came over to my uncle's, he drank the equivalent of what was probably a half of a handle of fucking whiskey, and he came home with 2 new permanent dick and heart. I'm doing big air quotes right now. Heart, left and right arm on your fucking arms for the rest of your life. Fucking brandings. And I was like, oh my God, you were my most reckless friend. I love you so much. We did so many things. They weren't pranks. It was just like, horrible shit. I feel bad about it now.
Let's
but
hear
I
it.
mean, we
Let's
were
hear it.
fucking
What's
kids.
the worst?
He would always do that, and his parents would always be like, "Don't drink," but they weren't gonna do anything if he did. So he just
They
always,
should have. This kid sounds like a horrible alcoholic already.
He's a reformed, born again Christian, straight edge.
Oh, I know
working
exactly
out. He's
who
doing
you're
great.
talking
The
about.
dude that I'm talking about changed his entire life.
Yeah.
Those brands are gone.
Love
He's a
him.
fucking great dude. I love him to
Absolutely.
death. Every fucking day I fucking call this dude my brother. But back in the day, he had some issues, and we may or may not have taken advantage of those issues sometimes for our humor and delight, and that's a horrible thing for me to admit, but it's true. And so he would always come over begging for fucking more alcohol, and we'd come up with like ridiculous shit. We were like, "What's the most rotten food that you have in the fridge, Scott?" And we take it and we throw it all into a blender with like ice cream, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and fucking ketchup, and we blend it into a fucking giant thing and tell Josh he has to drink all of it. And we got it on like a VHS tape because we didn't have anything on any other way to record it. It was like an old shitty fucking VHS recorder, and then we're sitting there like recording him. He gets like halfway through and he was like, "Dude, I need the fucking..." I was like, "I got you, Josh, I got you." And I run into the bathroom and I grab the fucking thing and I'm like slow motion over to his mouth as he's throwing up and just barely get it. I'm like, "Josh, Josh, Josh," and then it's just like right in his fucking face. And he was like, "All right, dude, is that enough?" And we were like, "I don't know, dude. I think you got to finish the glass, bro."
Oh my God, you're terrible.
Fucking pricks. He finishes the glass. It's got like old dirty sardines in it and fucking expired mayonnaise. It was bad. Bad. Old lunch meat and shit.
Damn,
And there's so
That makes my butthole
fucking
so
many of
tight.
these stories. Like
It's,
so many times.
Not as gross as the concoction. I mean, like that's. Sorry, that's more gross than the concoction I made in that show, Poor Arthur, that is on YouTube. There's the very first scene is him opening the trunk of his car and vomiting because there's a dead hooker in it. And I gave Arthur, who both the titular character and the actor's name was Arthur, gave him a mixture of oatmeal mixed with milk and Pepto-Bismol, and to give it some peanuts just for like extra texture.
Yeah.
And I like mixed it all together and I gave it to him, and I was making him drink it so he like would vomit and stuff. And I'm like, I didn't quite get the lighting right because I'm a teenage kid and I don't know how to use this camera yet. Let's do it again. And he's just like, "I'm gonna really fucking puke." There are 2 times in my life I've ever seen Arthur get angry, and I've known him for a million years. That was one of them.
That's fucking hilarious.
The other one was him working at my old factory where he was covered in fiberglass, like doing
Oh my
running a
God.
press and stuff.
Miserable.
And it was 103 in the shop degrees,
Oh.
and he had like a big bushy beard at the time and stuff. And we had like these big Type X suits that like did not help you at all. You were still itchy, and you like quit that day too. But
No shit, I would quit that. I would have quit before I started. Like, what? I gotta be covered in fiberglass? I'll see y'all. Peace. Fuck this job. I don't need
yeah,
that
dude,
money that
the
bad.
inside of my car was glistening for years after that
Jesus
because of
Christ.
coming home from that.
So we're reaching the very end of our podcast here, and what we like to exit out on. It's a segment we like to call
Man
to Man.
Woo!
Yeah. All right, so it's basically just would you rather. We make everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It's fucking
so I
ridiculous.
wanted to just basically give a little bit of a quick rule to this segment. It's basically, I will open the floor for questions, so don't pick one right away when I pick this, but you have to be honest. So you can ask any questions you want. Don't just give me an answer right away. I want you to think logically, do I really want this thing? And they could be horrible. We can change them any way we want. And then if you have a funny would you rather question, spit it out.
I've got one too. whenever you're
Okay.
ready.
Oh, wow.
So I actually have 2. Hold on, let me see. I have 3 here. So would you rather let someone fart on your pillow every night before you go to bed, or have a teaspoon of dog piss before every dinner for the rest of your life?
I know you don't want me to answer right away.
Well, you can ask questions.
Okay. Do I know the person farting on my pillow?
Sure.
Okay. I feel like that's all what I already got going on, because when you fart in a bed, that doesn't just disappear. Those
It soaks into
those
the
poop
pillow.
follicles are already there. So that I
They're
would
bare
say,
ass, too.
I mean, I probably have pink eyes every damn day, but
Pink eye would definitely happen at some point.
yeah.
And it never gets better. It always comes back with a haunting.
What was it?
I take the dog piss.
The dog piss.
I take the dog piss.
A teaspoon of dog piss before every dinner. That
Dude,
would
fuck
ruin
it.
the meal every time.
If it was shrimp Alfredo, apparently it would be fine.
Take the dog
Yeah,
piss.
true.
Did you write that before the whole shrimp Alfredo story, or?
To be honest, no, I didn't.
All right, so the dog piss, like, that's gonna be like maybe like 10 seconds of unpleasantness, and then maybe a little bit of an aftertaste, but like pop a piece of gum right afterwards.
But
you get fucking pink eye every day. Who wants to deal with that? I don't. I'll just take the dog piss.
You for sure get pink eye from that, though.
I don't say you would get pink eye every day, but
You
I would
could.
say probably once every couple months you'll be getting it.
Fuck
That's
that.
a free pass out of work, buddy.
I used to Dutch oven my ex-girlfriend a lot, and like you would imagine we both have like frequent pink eye because I had some mean old hot farts coming out of my boxer briefs, and like those particles are in the air, regardless of if it's on your pillow or down there. They're in there. It's breathing in there, and so I imagine I'd have pink eye a lot more if that was actually true.
So, how when are they farting on your pillow?
Right before you're about to lay down. Like you're on the verge of passing out, and then someone sits down right on top of it.
Dog piss.
It's enough for it to be warm still.
Dog piss. Take the dog piss.
I know this doesn't help. I'd probably blow on the pillow and imagine that the fart is being blown away, and
It
then
doesn't.
I know
It
I know
sinks like
that
an anchor.
I know that. Oh, it soaks in.
Can't you just flip your pillow?
Raunchy.
Yeah.
Why can't you just flip your pillow?
What? What if they fart in the pillowcase?
What a
It's
fucking
kinda-
beast of a human being just takes a pillow
about
out of a
this.
pillowcase, farts into
You
it,
don't have to
then
take it out. You can
pillows
just
it
kinda
back
fart
up.
into
You
it.
have a memory foam pillow, so it soaks in like water in a sponge.
So it remembers.
Yeah, and it's a different fart smell every night. It never is
Wait,
the same.
hold on. Whoa.
Sometimes it's frishes, other
Sometimes
times
it's sweet,
barbecue.
sometimes it's sour, sometimes it's bitter. You know, it's just never going to be.
You
what
really get to
expect.
learn.
If you have bitter
When your
farts, go
farts-
to the hospital. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. I don't think it's supposed to be like
Oh my
that.
god.
Yeah, if you could taste it in the air and it tastes like a warhead, go right to the hospital. There is something wrong.
All right.
Is that the tang of citric acid? I think I'm having a stroke.
Here's another one I want to say, and actually, let me see. Rachel, give me this one. All right. Would you rather have wet sponges for hands that are soaked in piss that you just can't stop drinking, or become
What the fuck?
hold on, don't interrupt. Or become a fire ant with 2 legs that's fallen in love with a train station? What would you choose?
What the fuck, Rachel? Where did this fucking come
Wait,
from?
hold
what?
on.
Be a fire ant with?
I'll repeat
Get
it.
on the mic. Jump on one of the mics.
Here,
Come on. Where
Rachel,
did this
talk
come
about
from?
this on my mic real quick. Come here.
Come over here.
There's not much to say.
There's a lot to say here. How the fuck did you come up with this?
I have a question
I'm
for.
the queen of would you rather questions.
Right on. Were you taking magic mushrooms? Be honest. Were you
No,
taking
it
magic
was right
mushrooms?
before
when
you
you
guys
came?
came over.
That's
As the ant, as the fire ant that's in love with the train station, am I adjacent to the train station at all?
Explain to Jason. I wasn't good in math.
Could
class.
I get there with my 2 legs with a lot of work?
Rachel, what do you think?
Yeah, but you're an ant, so it doesn't you're not close by. Like think about it, like you're like in the grass by the train station.
Oh, okay, so
You
it's like
admire
within seeing
from
visual
afar.
distance, yeah,
Yeah,
line
but
of sight.
The 2 legs really drag you down. You guys can never be together. You're in love, but it's not a love that's meant to be.
Wow. I mean, that sounds like my whole teenage years and college years. So,
Or
doesn't sound that bad.
you don't have to worry about being the ant that's in love with the train
Just
and
have
have
piss
2
sponge
legs.
hands.
You could just have wet piss-soaked sponges and you just drink the piss.
Okay, so hold on.
You just can't stop drinking the piss.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, so if you,
you
can't,
enjoy it.
okay, so if you can't
that's
stop
it,
drinking,
okay.
so the piss is
Plunging it into your
delicious.
mouth all day.
No, it just tastes like regular piss. You're
Now-
just a freak.
Very
No.
bitter.
Hold on. Are you actually clamping your spongy fingers together so that it drains from afar and
You're
into your mouth?
twisting them, dude. You're
And is-
twisting them.
Is it a
No,
piss
you suck
dripper?
on them like a teat.
Oh, like right onto
them
the
sponge
edges of your pissy fingers. Candy piss.
So, okay,
Oh, a little bit of that ring finger piss is delicious. Oh, it's got a little bit of a bitter taste.
I do actually have a question. So,
Yeah.
as this ant, do I have my past memories? Have I been heartbroken before, or this
No,
my
you're,
only
you're
love?
not like you. Like your human body is an ant. You're born an ant. Like that's
Okay.
your whole life.
All right.
It's
So
not very complex.
So you don't have any
Yeah.
memories. Your only memory is your love of the train station.
Love of the train station.
And it'll never be fulfilled.
okay.
It can
well,
never be.
You always think about it obsessively.
Yeah, you're obsessed. But you.
Okay, so I would go. So if you're the ant, you go through your entire life just loving one thing and never truly being happy. While if you're Edward Sponge Piss Hands, you're
That's
just
the
having
name of the fucking episode.
if you're just fucking disgusting, but you're having a great time.
I mean, you're enjoying the pee. Like you just
Even
can't
though
stop.
it's terrible.
But like it does ruin your life. Like you're a social pariah. Like you.
But he is happier than the ant. I'm gonna have to be Edward Sponge Piss Hands.
See,
I'm
I gotta
totally
be the
going
ant.
with the ant because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna suckle on that sweet piss titty all day long.
Plus, the ant
It's not
story
happening.
is so much more romantic.
His story is more
It ends-
romantic, but that sounds like a harder existence than just.
It's gonna end in heartbreak.
It is
Yeah.
a lot shorter, I bet.
It's like one of those scenarios where
Once you hit
you're
them
gonna
train
get
tracks.
You're gonna have your little ant radio. All right, you're gonna stand in the middle of the track and holding that radio up
with your 2 feet.
with your
with
two
the
feet.
one.
You're using your mandibles to hold. Actually,
Well,
your
you know
mandibles
what?
probably
Yeah,
hold up
I'm
a regular.
fucking strong as an ant. All right, give me
Yeah.
some credit. I'm gonna drag with my mandibles.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get there.
It just looks stupid as fuck. But then when the train comes, it runs you over eventually.
also might need a pheromone trail to get there.
so that was really fucking funny. Thank you, Rachel.
That was
for
hilarious. Good
was a good
fucking
one.
job. That one
Yeah.
gets a
That's
fucking
way
round
better.
of applause. That was
Way better than
hilarious.
anything Pat puts out. Woo!
Okay, I've got a quick one here for you guys. All right, so would you guys rather have a perma-frozen hot dog in your butthole that never, ever, at all, ever stops being cold? It's constantly like brain freeze
sounds
in your asshole,
familiar.
and you
Did
can
you do
only
this one?
take. No, I've never done this one before. I came up with
Did
this
someone else do this to me?
I don't know.
This
I
sounds
hope
really
so.
familiar.
In your dreams, maybe.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the only time you can take it out is to take a shit, but you have to keep it like you have to bring tongs in the bathroom every time, so you can pull your perma-frozen hot dog out of your butthole.
But you have to put it back
and
in.
hold it, and then store it in a liquid nitrogen freezer that you always have on you. A little tiny one, don't worry. You can wear it in your fanny pack.
It's
We
not
all-
too intrusive. That's
Yeah.
invasive.
So either that, or you have double D man titties, but you've got like a really like good rest of your body. Like everything's like you got abs and shit, and like you're strong as fuck looking, and like super handsome face if you don't already got one. Like whatever your fucking situation is, like you got the perfect haircut, but fat old titties, like some big old double Ds. Like what do you?
You talking about the guy from like Fight Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So the titties are not nice.
No, they're not nice.
They're as nice as
nightmare
double D
fuel.
man titties could be. I mean, they've got nipple hair, like strong nipple hair, like
Okay.
dark
got that.
ones. Even you're a blonde, sir, but like it's deep.
You get to
black
put deodorant
nipple
under
hairs.
them.
Yeah. Okay. One of those.
Pure
Shit.
sport too.
That makes it a lot harder. Cause like if it was just like really nice double D titties, like you wouldn't need anything else.
You got your spank bank on you at all
You got
times.
your
I like
spank
where your
bank on-
mind's
yeah,
going.
so-
So you're saying you would smash?
I mean, you know, you can smash titties. It works.
So either uncomfortable asshole brain freeze at all times of the day, or except for your only relief is when you take a spicy Buffalo Wild Wing shit into the toilets, and you're always eating hot food because you need something hot to warm it up in there, but it's just gonna stay cold permanently, or. Or you have the fucking humiliating embarrassment of being a dude with fucking like giant fucking titties. Like, what are you going to?
Do you have to wear a bra?
Good titties.
I mean, if you're a
They call it a
dude.
bro. It was in the Seinfeld episode. The man bra. The bro.
The pro.
What are you guys going for?
The titties, for sure. That's
Yeah?
an easier existence. I can still play video games and and just be alone.
The plot twist here is that I like ass play. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the
Frozen
gold hot dog.
ass play?
Dude, you ever had some
No.
weird ass
The
like,
answer's no.
temperature change stuff rub on your asshole?
Hold
Oh
on,
my
let me
god.
ask. Can I ask you a serious question?
Yes.
You've had someone play with your ass.
It's fantastic.
Let's hear about it.
Oh
How
my-
deep do you let them go? Is it just a knuckle, or are you like adventurous? and
Oh,
shit?
they can.
Get
They
three fingers in there.
It's just like
Be honest. I want to know about
Wait,
this.
are you being
It-
real?
it's-
Or, like, not, you're not just being funny for the podcast. This is real.
Yeah, it's real.
Awesome. Yeah,
So
keep going.
so like it's just like when you're
Walk me through the first time this happened. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
This is
How'd
interesting.
you realize that you were comfortable with fingers in your butt?
Well, it didn't start with fingers. So basically, I was getting blown, and having a good old time. It's she's doing okay, and the next thing I know, she's just like fucking grabs really hard on my thighs, and then like just commando turns me around, And like I don't know what the fuck's going on. And next thing I know, she's just like nose up, tongue in my asshole, and I'm like, oh. And it came buckets, and
right then and there, like the tongue in asshole.
The tongue was in the asshole. She was fucking.
How dirty were you?
She was punching my prostate.
Tongue punching your fart box.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Tongue blasting the asshole.
Tongue blasting the asshole.
So, how dirty were you?
I was about normal. I was about normal, like a normal level of dirty.
Okay. Which is to say, like, very dirty. I mean, not like you, but like, there's a lot of stuff that goes down there.
Yeah, it's like sewage plant next to a playground.
I had not shit that day.
Did you just shower?
I had showered that morning.
Do you have a nice asshole forest going on, or do you trim up down there?
Now I do, but but back then I had not. But this girl opened a world to me. She opened a whole new world.
What if she went down there and just
How far has this gone?
Oh, dude. It's...
Let me see your hands on the table.
Hands on the table. Are you masturbating?
One strong arm underneath the table.
All right, let's smell his hand. Sniff it.
And
let's do the
Gabe,
test.
you go ahead for the sniff test. And when he shook my hand, he almost like dislocated my arm. So I was like, Jesus Christ, don't kill me. So I imagine he's got a powerful stroking arm.
Yeah, this one arm is like way bigger than the other.
Oh, it's just the tattoos.
So how far has this delved?
It's not really delved that far. It's just
Rachel set off Mike pegging. You ever get pegged before?
No, never been pegged. Like like 2 fingers and a come here motion, like right as you're about to nut. Fantastic.
Oh, so like the male A spot, like you're going in?
Exactly. That's what you're going for. That's what you're going for.
Really? So it's the same way with a dude's butthole as it is a woman's vagina? Yeah, not every vagina is the same, but usually it's like right there.
The G spot is basically the bundle of cells that would have became the prostate if they would have been male.
I'm going to try this when I get home.
Have you ever had a bad experience in the bedroom with...
I mean, that was a very genuine, I'm going to try this at home, by the way. If you didn't hear that in the tone, that was a very, like...
No, put on some Peter Gabriel, like, in your eyes and just go to town.
No, so...
I got the Vaseline, really get to know myself.
No, really, I mean, like, the worst thing is like, like, you're talking to, like, a new girl, and then you're like, oh, yeah, I like ass play, and they're like, what?
Do you lead with that?
Oh, my God.
No,
Hi, my name's Cody. I'm a vocalist for a band. I like ass play. Hold on a second. Wait, back up one step there.
No. So, like, it's it's definitely let me kind of, like, ease into, like, it's like having a functioning foot fetish. Like, you're not the creepy dude taking pictures of people's feet, but, like, if you're dating somebody for a little bit, and you're just like, yeah, I like it when I come buckets when you rub your dick, rub my dick with your feet. It's kind of like the same thing. It's just like, yeah, like if you want to put it in my butt, that's cool.
Would you let someone put their foot in your butt?
No, that's too much.
Any part of their foot in your butt?
Too much.
What draws the line with ass play?
Man, it depends.
Borderline, like, how far are you willing to take this before it's like, nope, this is too much?
Does your lady have big meaty fingers, like big strong trucker hands, or is it like little dainty fingers?
Oh, it's like a little caress, really. It's just like it's like a little tickle,
a gentle breeze on your asshole.
That's it. But I mean, it depends on the dude. Depends on the dude.
Dude?
Yeah, it depends on the dude.
Okay. I've never tried. I just can't imagine, like, it's hard enough getting toilet paper in there. It's all hemorrhoided up and fucking foresty. Like, I don't want to get my hand caught in my tangled, like, web of asshole hair and not be able to get it out like a Chinese finger trap. Oh, no!
So here's what you do. You go
push in further, man. Yeah, that's how you get out of those.
Go in further and just relax. So, it comes right out.
So here's what you do. You take
my dad taught me that trick.
So here's what you do. You take some clippers, take the guard off, and then you trim as much of your asshole as you can, and then you go get a Brazilian. It changes your whole world.
You really care about your asshole. I love this.
How clean do you keep your asshole on a daily basis?
Why did you not think to bring this up earlier? We could have done an hour on
Yeah, this is the last bit of the podcast.
We're turning the podcast off and starting a new
2 hours? Can we go for a 2 hour?
Yes, let's keep it rolling. If
okay.
You guys got the time,
let's hear about your clean asshole.
Well, it's not very clean right now.
What do you mean?
You got some mud butt going on that you want to share?
Yeah, just some mud butt. Yeah, but yeah, just kind of toned it down a little bit. But in my heyday, it was a very clean asshole. It was you could eat off of it. Some people did.
Like a turtle shell.
Like a turtle shell.
So it's a regular thing. Like, I've never got my ass eaten. I don't eat ass, and I don't let people lick my butthole because it's terrible. No, it's fucking bad. Like, there's raw sewage coming out of there all the time. Like, it's not my thing. I don't care what anybody else does, but hepatitis is not my, like, I don't want a delicious hepatitis treat for dinner.
It depends. It depends on the woman, but you'd be surprised how many women are just like, oh fuck yeah. Like, oh yeah, I'll do something.
So
cool.
Who's the biggest freak you've met?
Oh my god.
well, you don't have to give me a name, but like, what happened?
It's
Gabe, I want to hear your story too. Who's the biggest freak you've met?
I mean,
I'm
really.
sure Gabe would love to share that on the internet.
No, I'm okay with. I would not talk about my exes in such a capacity.
That makes sense. All right, Cody.
No, the worst thing is like when they're friends and they talk and then they tell their friend and then their friend wants to take it too far and then they're like trying to peg you and you're like not about that.
When did this happen?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, it did. Don't fucking lie to me. You don't have to give me a year, but give me the scenarios. So
No,
like,
it really didn't happen.
Give me
I
your
was just fucking with
quote-unquote
you.
hypothetical situation.
Is the hypothetical situation?
this
Okay,
thing
so
that totally didn't happen.
Yeah,
All right, so-
allegedly.
okay, so you know how there's always like that one like hoe friend that disrespects like bro code completely. Mm-hmm. There's always a hoe friend, and
Like
that could
a
be
homie hopper?
like a homie hopper.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you got the homie hopper, and she's homies with an ex of yours, and they like get to talking about it because that's what they do, talking about that shit, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, he likes ass play. It was pretty cool. It's something you should try." Turns out, homie hopper has always wanted to peg a dude. So she hits you up and it's just like slutting it up and just like, yo, I want to fucking bang you. And you're a 20-year-old dude, so of course you're going to make a terrible decision and do this.
Does she show up with something that looks like this Life water bottle? Like it's the size of my forearm right now.
Essentially, yes. So, like, you know, she's blowing you, and then she starts putting way too much up in there, you know? Like, she's
More than
stretching that
4
shit out.
fingers?
More than 4 fingers, and you're just like, dude, I'm not comfortable with this. And then she, like, stands up, and she pulls it down. She's already got the strap-on on. Like, she's already ready.
She's been wearing it underneath her dress the whole time.
And then she
tucked into
Or
her.
to work.
she
She
fucking-
tucked in like when you have the awkward boner. Like, oh no, we gotta put this in the elastic of my pants. Shove it in there. And then,
she's a bodybuilder, so she flips your ass over and then starts fucking choking you and then just pounds it.
Cody, yeah.
Yeah,
took
basically.
that asshole to Pound Town.
Take that asshole to Pound Town, and the whole time you're just completely mortified, and my robot dick fell over. Whoops.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's okay. It does this all the time. Fucking vaping, dude. What type of homosexual shit
Does
is this?
the
Hypothetically-
does the vape come with a fedora, or do you have to buy it separate?
Oh, it depends on the store. Sometimes they got a deal.
Sometimes it's a fucking twofer,
Yeah, sometimes it's a twofer.
That's
a
funny.
BOGO,
A
if you
twofer.
will.
So do you guys have any other stories you want to talk about on the podcast that you think would be hilarious or memorable? Gabe, I know you have a bunch, but Cody, any of you guys?
We're gonna have to like censor Gabe's name after this with the look on his face. He's like, oh no, this is.
Oh,
ruining
it's
my
just
whole future.
I typically don't delve into the dark arts as such.
We don't have to talk about the dark arts, but just a funny story we could talk about real quick.
The
Before
brown arts, if you will. I'm sorry, I'll quit.
real story. I mean, I could always pull up something, but I don't have anything on deck.
Cody?
So this is the story that my friends tell me to tell people when I meet them, and we're like, you know, at a party, and they're just like, dude, whip out this story. All right. So
Story time,
I'm
bitches.
gonna tell you guys a coming of age story. So I am 14, and I hear through the grapevine that these females that I've been talking to, they've already talked to another woman, and I guess that this chick wants to rub on my wiener. I'm 14. No one's ever touched my wiener except for me. I'm really stoked about this. So anyways, I start, snuggling up, talking to the chick and all that good stuff, and you're trying to spit the best 14-year-old game possible.
Hey, girl, you like Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I got hella.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
You like Yu-Gi-Oh cards? It's that awkward, like, you are
Blue-eyed white dragon, am I right?
yeah.
You want to see
I
my
got
brown
that
eyes?
new-
But really, like, you were completely sexually, like, blindly sexually charged at the age of 14, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
And so, we go to the local venue, which is actually in Springboro Garage 1919, which we both lived within a walking distance.
That's
of.
where they have Christmas in Springboro, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
that place used to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was a fantastic venue.
Yeah.
Sold out for At the Throne of Judgment. Anyways, we went to go see a local show, had a good old time. I don't even remember what band was playing. And so my plan is that we're gonna walk down this alley, and there's this barn. There's this barn that's never locked. So I'm just like, dude, maybe she'll rub on my wiener or something like that, make out a little bit. And so I'm walking her home, and I'm just like, hey, you want to make out? Because that's what you say when you're 14 years old and you have no idea what the fuck to do. So she's like, yeah. So we go make out. I guess. And so we're fucking, making out, doing that whole deal. And the next thing I know, she like starts to go downward and like rubbing my chest as she goes down. Like
She put some fingers up your butt.
like some weird like porno shit, right? And so And
I'm into the hole to get the catfish.
No, this
right
is,
by the mouth. You know, it's a hooking action.
This is a whole decade before that shit happened.
Okay.
But anyways, she goes down, and I'm thinking in my head like, holy shit, I'm about to get a blowy. 14-year-old me,
some mouth stuff,
super excited. She fucking undoes my belt.
As you were thinking about it.
Almost.
All right.
She pulls down those pants, pulls down the boxers, and it's just the most beautiful erection I've ever had. It was a good heavy hanging day.
Yeah,
it was fantastic. And
you didn't get in a pool that day.
It was like the mast of a ship sail.
Dude, it really was.
It was impressive.
It was taking me to Blowy Town.
It had a lady carved on the front of it. It was amazing.
So what happens next, to my absolute horror, as my super duper erect penis is sitting right in her face.
Foreskin caught in the braces?
Nope. She takes both of her hands like this and interlocks the fingers and goes down on my shaft, loosens her grip, and comes all the way back up, and then does it again like she's petting a ferret. Mm-hmm. Flicking the wrist, doing this shit. It's fucking weird. 15 minutes go by, and I'm not fucking coming. I was super excited.
So this is totally I've never heard of something so
Why
weird.
Didn't you just grab her hand and have her
That's what I'm.
Because I'm 14. Because I'm 14. No one has ever touched my penis besides me,
and you know
I don't know what to
so
do.
Show her.
Yeah, I'd have been like, "Here's how you get it done."
I didn't know what the fuck to do.
There you go. Easy
I didn't know
enough. Jesus fucking Christ.
I was nervous. And in my
How long was she petting your dick?
15 minutes. It's happened. This happened forever.
Are you raw?
Did she feed your dick a cracker in the middle of it?
No. She just kept fucking petting on the head. She kept fucking petting the cat. And 14-year-old me, you're not fucking sane when you're 14. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is my only chance for someone to ever touch my penis. And so I'm just, I don't know what the fuck to do. And all of a sudden, clicks in my head. She's doing this weird ass fucking hand shit.
Petting it.
Obviously, she saw this in some porn and figures this is how you do it. She saw some weird ass shit on the internet.
Time?
Yes, it was her first time ever touching a wiener. And she's petting the cat. And so it clicks in my head, okay, she saw this from porn. I'm going to try this. And so I lean over. I'm just like, I'm getting close. And she's like, yeah. She keeps fucking petting the cat. And I'm like, I want to do it in your face. And she goes, oh, okay. And I'm just like, yes. She wants it on her face. Okay, cool.
But you weren't close?
No, it wasn't at all.
The whole time Cody's telling the story, he's like thrusting his thighs together as he's talking about it.
Dancing in the chair.
I actually have to piss, so fuck you guys. So anyways, the fucker, I'm just like, okay, I'm getting ready. You need to close your eyes. She's like, okay. She closes her eyes.
Petting.
And at that time, I pocked the most silent loogie in the back of my throat and spit on her fucking face.
What? Why?
You gave her the Houdini, brother?
I gave her the Houdini.
Oh, no.
That's a thing?
Well,
yeah,
so there's...
but not on the face. Like
there's different versions of it.
She had closed her eyes, so I was able to do it. But my first sexual encounter as a male, I had to fake an orgasm.
You David Copperfield.
So what'd she do?
She's like, fucking like wiped it off, and then
she didn't lick it up.
No, didn't lick it up. She just fucking. Okay.
And then what'd you do? You run to the fucking porta potty furious and finish yourself in there on the fucking.
He's probably so raw from the vigorous petting action he just got.
It took some days to recover from that. But anyways, I pulled up my pants and I walked her home, and that was about the end of it.
Blue balls and everything.
Like 6 years later, she came into the PacSun I was working at, and that was awkward.
Did she bring it up?
No, she didn't.
She probably realized she did everything wrong at that moment.
I hope
just
she
looking at you like, God, I hope hasn't had another single sexual experience since that time. I know I haven't screwed up.
I hope that she found a dude who loves the cat petting.
Dude, I had some bad ones before. Like, there was one girl that grabbed my dick as hard as she could, and then she pulled down on it to where the whole pee hole opens up, and it like opens like. And I was like, oh my God, like your pee hole is like yelling at you the whole time, like, please stop, please stop. Like you could hear it like a Muppet's mouth opening and closing. I was like, you're gonna break my dick. It's gonna rip in two like a fucking hot dog you've cooked too long.
I'm picturing
stop.
fucking Kermit the Frog in your pants going.
It was exactly that. I was like, this is the worst fucking hand job I've ever got in my entire life. But please keep going. I'm not gonna stop you. Just can you loosen your fucking death grip up a little bit? Like help my dick out. Like you trying to Make me come or put my dick to sleep like you're a fucking UFC fighter of hand jobs.
The best hand job I've had is better than the best blowjob I've ever had.
Wow.
Was it reverse petting?
No, it wasn't reverse petting. It was like some fucking ninjutsu shit with lotion. It was
She's doing
dope.
Orochimaru hand signals and shit on your balls.
She's like fucking
Getting
like
a finger in your gooch.
She's like fucking fly. Like what was
Damn
that?
it, you beat me to it too. I was trying to think of like because the lady goes.
What did you call it?
Oh, you grapefruit, you man.
Great.
That is a classic video.
God. So, have you ever done sounding?
Is that where they shove the thing inside of your dick hole?
Don't act
Yeah.
like you don't know what it is.
No,
I don't.
I've had
to your dick.
I've had
Stick a pencil or some shit through your dick.
Oh, like that the short story Guts by Chuck Palahniuk.
Yeah, it's exactly
Yes,
that, Cody.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah, that thing. No, because I've been STD tested before, and that was not pleasant. I don't know why anyone would enjoy having something shoved up their urethra.
It's making my pee hole wince just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
That's
never a good
brutal.
time. Never a good time.
Anyways, Gabe, did you find a story?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Okay, cool.
Please.
It does have a dick in it. So there used to be a bar and
I just want to say
It's
really
such a-
quickly, off this topic really quickly, that the gooch is like the cheat code of the orgasm. So like the butthole may be for Cody, but you get in the gooch and you really get a finger in there. All right, go ahead. I just wanted to make it really
Wow.
uncomfortable for Gabe.
Just
Yeah.
in case you ever want to know how to make me come
No.
specifically.
You got to have sharp nails too. You really want a vampire nail in there, and like you want to feel it, like not quite bleed, but like just a blister. All right, Gabe, go ahead. I thought that it would be important for your story.
And
So I was watching Moana the other day. So I went to this bar that used to be around in Cheviot called Fogarty's, and I was there with my friend Nicole. She was drunk. We were watching my friend Steve and his brother play in their band. And it was Halloween, so everyone was dressed up. Steve was dressed up like Doc Brown from Back to the Future, except for he just had like a fake dick on, just like flopping out while I was playing, because you know he's a pretty funny guy. But they also had like a statue that was always around there at the bar that had a werewolf mask on it that was stationed by the bathroom. So drunk Nicole and I were watching the show, and this girl comes out of the bathroom, looks at the statue, and kicks it over and stuff, and it falls, and everyone's just like, "What the hell?" And she like looks at everyone, and she's just like, "It scared me," and then like ran out, and I'm cracking up, and Nicole's cracking up, and then she like drunkenly like looks at me, and she's like, "Wait, are you laughing for the same reason I'm laughing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so." We watched that girl come out of the bathroom, and you know, this drunk girl come out of the bathroom and kick this werewolf statue over, and she's like, she like points, like she doesn't hear me at all. She points to Steve's fake dick, and she's like, "I know it's not real." That's what she was laughing about the whole time.
oh my.
Yeah, okay, look, it wasn't anal beads, but
No, that was a good story. I dig it.
You think she knew that because she had a finger in Steve's gooch earlier in that night, really getting in there, working it, turning butter in there. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Make it
cool.
as awkward as possible.
No, it's not awkward. It's not awkward. I do want to ask one last question here before we get going. What is the worst candle scent you can think of?
Any of them.
Patchouli.
the one that smells like dryer sheets.
That's the best
think that-
one. Are you retarded? What are you talking
Dryer
about?
sheets smell bad
Dryer
if it's
sheets
too
are
strong.
amazing. What do you mean? I love the.
I'm
dryer
sorry,
sheet
I'm
smell.
wrong. I
You're
guess
personally
it's
triggering me
amazing,
right
and
now,
I
dude.
missed it.
You are personally triggering me right now. Says a Target.
Fish, like anchovies? That'd be a nasty smell. What?
Smegma.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God
That's
it's
an
come
ongoing
back.
thing. Yes. Yes, smegma. Do you know what smegma is?
What candle
Yes.
store? Yankee
It's
Candle doesn't
like-
sell the
Not yet.
schmegma candle. Go
Not
ahead,
yet.
sorry.
Oh my god.
Are we gonna make it happen? The Yankee Candle.
They're gonna run out of scents to make eventually. They're gonna have to make a garbage collection.
I don't think they're ever going to go like, well, we've done everything but schmegma.
We need smegma. We have to get smegma.
Let's mix some of that cheese in here.
That's fucking disgusting, dude.
Belly button cotton would be another one.
What's the
Oh,
longest you've
God.
gone?
does smell.
What's the longest you've gone without showering?
3 weeks.
What the fuck? You went 3 weeks?
Nothing.
weeks.
No
Nothing.
cleaning.
Were you in a
Nothing.
prisoner of
Not
war
even
camp
baby?
and fucking?
I was really depressed. And the worst part is that I have like a half-ass circumcision. So I've got a rather large amount of foreskin. That was the first time I've ever dealt with schmegma.
So you've had schmegma before.
I've had schmegma before because I have a half-ass circumcised dick.
So
goddamn.
What's it like?
I feel like I've learned a lot about Cody's dick today.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about Cody today.
Yeah,
we got deep and personal.
we got deep and personal. No, it's so
Fingers deep,
So
if
you
you
know
will.
how like an uncircumcised dude is like an anteater. Mine's like a diglet.
Oh my.
Okay, so just creeping out
Okay,
a hole.
okay.
He's creeping out, and then I get an erection. I look like everyone else.
Okay.
But any other given time, I'm just kind of like straight up, just like a
I
diglet.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like it's like if you look down at it, like it looks like a Reese cup almost. You know.
I got you. Okay.
Don't pervert Reese cups
schmegma.
for me. I need those. I don't
need
want to
schmegma.
open up another one and just go, oh, there's the tip of it.
Oh, there's the tip of Cody dick right there. Him and his botched ass circumcision. It's better. The way I look at it is that it's a good thing that they took too little rather than too much.
That's a good point. Yeah. That's fair trade.
So my grandpa is an old ass man that doesn't fucking like ever say bad words or make fucked up jokes or anything. So I try to tone my shit down around him. And one time he's talking about how one of my little cousins got a messed up circumcision. They messed his dick up. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Poor kid. But
It
I was
happens
like,
all the time.
I was like, yeah, Grandpa, they messed up my circumcision too. And he's like, what do you mean, Cody? And I was like, yeah, I'm missing about 3 inches, Grandpa. And it was the hardest I've ever seen my grandpa laugh. I was like, holy shit, he likes dirty jokes.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, guys, I think that's about it. Does anybody else have any good stories you want to tell?
No.
Can we plug your guys' shit really quickly? Where can we find your guys' stuff, Gabe and Cody?
I'm done with talking about plugging people's shit. Oh, you mean our spots? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't mean
Well,
plugging
in
up
that
all your
case-
holes. And
How long were you
finding
sitting
all
on
your
that one?
spots.
Ba-dum.
Were you waiting this whole time?
No, that just came to me. I don't have anything new at the moment. Nope, just all the stuff from episode 4. Listen to that.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
plug episode 4.
No,
Plug
I
it
mean,
again.
No, I mean like your books. Where can they go to buy those, or like if you have photography stuff,
Yeah,
or
like,
Instagram.
You
Talk
can
Boys.
go to Talk Boys.
Talk Boys. Gabe and I host another podcast as well called Talk Boys, which is a 90s nostalgia podcast where we pretend that basically the world has ended through some nuclear fallout. And,
Do we pretend? Did that
no,
not
it-
happen?
It happened.
Do you guys still do this? I haven't even.
From time to time.
Yeah, it hasn't been quite as regular, but
Yeah.
we're
what you can
still
check.
in it.
Gabe also he's an author of 2 books, which you can also hear about in episode 4. They are available on Amazon. He's also a phenomenal photographer and video editor.
Oh, I'm okay.
He's fantastic. Ever need to get a photo done? Hit up your boy Spike McKreeger on Instagram.
Spike_MCKRIEGER.
Perfect.
Spike McCreeger.
He also allegedly likes fingers in his gooch. Okay, so Cody, what do you have to plug?
There's no one that believes that story after tonight.
You can see my gallery at pornhub.com/pegboy.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I love you.
No, Vehemian is on all the social media bullshit. I don't really care if you like any of that on social media, so I don't even care to plug it. But if you see our name on a flyer, just come out and have some fun.
Hell
Yeah, we're also putting out a comic book, so that's gonna be cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
What
Yeah.
kind of comic book is it? Who you got drawing it?
It's a sci-fi. Our whole band is like a concept sci-fi horror.
That's awesome.
So-
Fucking dope.
I would absolutely love to know more about that.
Oh, okay. Well, damn it, the podcast is over.
I
Shit.
know.
I mean, we can talk for another like 5-10 more minutes.
Okay, Vehemian basically is it's a concept of a hive mind, actually inspired from that Rick and Morty episode with Unity. Kind of
Yeah.
gave the kind of like sprung the idea. Essentially, you have this hive mind creature that requires like a level of willingness in order to assimilate a host. So what he does is he supplants himself within the United States government as well as our media. Basically brainwashes people to not believe in anything. And then once he's got a sufficient level, uses some subliminal messaging, has most of the United States in a trans-like state, makes them migrate all to one point, and then assimilates most of the United States, takes over the rest of the world. The story kind of ends with a small group of people. Once he assimilates most of the world, he's got all this knowledge of every human being that he's assimilated, and he is able to advance our technology way faster than we ever were. And this EP actually ends with a small group of humans that are unassimilated stealing one of those ships and making it off the planet.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Dope.
Yeah, cool.
I'm for
really
sure
cool.
checking that out.
Can't
With
wait
your
for that shit
brutal
to come out,
ass vocals. Sure, it's gonna be metal as fuck, dude.
Yeah, you know,
Please
it's
let
gonna
us
be
know
gay.
when that comic book comes out.
I will. For sure.
Absolutely.
We're right now. We're in the storyboarding process. I've got a guy named Aaron Bartling who's working on the artwork.
That's fuck yeah. Are you working on the dialogue yourself?
Yes,
That's dope.
Man, that's amazing.
That's a fun project, man. That's something you're gonna look back on and really love.
it's fucking expensive, is what it is.
Yeah. I fucking bet it is.
well worth it though, I'm sure.
You know, it'll be cool. Like, the way I'm looking at it is going to be a giant waste of money, and I don't know if anyone's really going to care. But like, if I make enough back to where I can do like the next issue for the next release, that'd be sick.
well, you gotta think about it
let
like
us know, and for sure plug that shit.
Okay.
You got to think about like when you put money into that stuff, like an album or something. You're gonna look back on that years down the road and be so damn proud of yourself for making that effort and doing that. That blood, sweat, and tears, and all that money you poured into it. You came out with something you were truly proud of.
The coolest thing is when I'm riding with my son in the car and he'll ask to listen to Daddy's music or something.
That's
like that.
dope.
And even like he'll watch like a music video or something like that on YouTube, something that we did, and he's just like, "As Daddy," and I'm just like, "Not anymore."
Go for the throat.
Not anymore. It's weird, but it's really surreal, and I think it's more important. I don't really care about like, I don't know. I don't really place too much value in like things like that. But the fact that like my kid can see it, that's really what gets it for me.
One day he's going to be talking about you in school to his friends, saying, "Yeah, you should hear my dad when he was back then." You know?
Oh, they'll probably listen to some nasty, disgusting electronica music by then.
Yeah, something
Like, what the fuck is
strange.
this?
Yeah, what is this shit?
They're
This
playing
is
real
old,
instruments.
Dad. This is old. Yeah,
We
that's
put on holograms now.
It's totally weird. Back in the music days, it's like lived a completely different life. It's like I'm not even the same person anymore. It's so weird to look back on. I'm sure you're the same exact way.
Oh my god, dude! I gave myself a concussion at Bogarts. I would never dream of doing that now.
Yeah,
Ugh.
been there.
Fuck that.
Not at Bogarts, but I've definitely got.
We've
knocked
told
out.
the story
Yeah.
a couple times on the air.
You ever seen I don't know. I'm gonna take off my hat here real quick. See this scar?
What, yeah,
Little
yeah.
exclamation point. Yeah, that was from like 2013. Hail to the King. Beating myself up every show.
I think I played your first show
Oh yeah,
at the Indiana house.
Oh, that was not our first show.
Oh,
That was not our first show. We had played about 2 or 3 shows before then, and Behold the Legend got us on that show because we were gonna play with them at Thrash and Burn. So, and then they were like, "Hey,
you had
guys
3
come over."
songs at the time. I remember that.
Yeah, I think something had happened where we could only play 3. I think. But yeah, you were shortly recounting that story in the
Last
episode
one,
with
we're getting bottles thrown at us and shit. It was a weird night.
Like, it was so weird. Like, why the fuck did Indiana metal hate you?
I don't know. There was like this whole thing. I think it was right when you were getting into it, and I won't go too deep into it. We can talk about this later because we're about to end this. But basically, there was like a whole quote unquote band wars back in the day, and there was a lot of people in my band that were talking a lot of shit. I never got involved in that, but since I was the vocalist, of course, I got hated on a lot.
Yeah.
But basically, we were just at the forefront of that whole war, and everybody was hating each other, especially Behold the Legend. We had this on and off, again, relationship with them. But Indiana music, I don't know. There was no reason for it. It's probably because of all of our ex-members went to bands over there, like Zach Prost or Brent Malacode, Billy Blanton. Back in the day, like, we just had some certain... We're all cool now. But beef back in the day, and it just spread throughout that little area, and it was just, like, divided by, like, a civil war in the scene.
Brent plays music?
Not anymore, but he's a very talented guitarist. I'll give him that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can check about this a little later off the podcast, possibly.
Yeah.
But
Do you guys know that Chuck Berry had a shit fetish?
I think you said that last time.
Everyone who's creative has something weird. Like, I am absolutely positive that you were into some fucked up shit.
What do you think about Fat Ghost?
I honestly don't know what gave you that impression after tonight.
because you act so nervous about it.
Oh boy. No, it's just I think people in my
Rick,
I don't know, Rick.
Yeah, it's way better than what I did.
I don't think in my personal opinion, the way that I go about that kind of thing is I think people overthink it. I like the normal stuff.
I got you. Keep it
Yeah.
simple.
Keep it simple. Yeah, I don't want to think too hard.
Alrighty, well, I think
All
this
right,
is where
thanks
we
for that.
wrap up.
I think
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you both on. You guys are both fucking great guests, and it's always fun to have you guys in here.
Yeah,
You guys
it
are
was really
funny.
fun. It was really fun. Gabe, thanks for letting us make you feel a little awkward there. We love you, buddy, and I'm glad you came on, dude. We'd love to have you back.
Alrighty, man.
All right. See you, fuckers.
See ya.
All right.
Thank you for...
Are you fucking serious, Patrick? Thank you for listening to another episode of the Bastard Sermon. Luke's going to give you a whole list of places where you can find and follow and listen to us while Patrick sits here in agonizing, crushing embarrassment.
You can follow the Bastard Sermon at Bastard Sermon on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram at the Bastard Sermon. If you want to listen to more episodes of the Bastard Sermon, we are on Stitcher, Player FM, Libsyn, iTunes, Castbox, and now recently we are on RockStarsGlued3.0.com. Check them out.
Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit.
But don't go to Twitter because we never update that shit because we don't give a fuck about Twitter.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Twitter.
Yeah.
As of now.
All
But
right.
that could change. At the Bastard Sermon. And if you really want to go to the Twitter, make that shit happen. It's at Bastard Sermon because some fuckhead took the from us. All right.
That cunt.
That does it. Anything else we need? Did you tell them we're on Spotify now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Let's go. Bye.
See ya, bitches.